Yo, guys, what up, man? So, guys, look, man, this is something that people have been asking for some time. Of course, we always, we talk football, but sometimes we want to talk about stuff beyond football. So, guys have said, I want to talk about TV shows, about movies, about gaming. So, you know what, let's just have, and I want to maybe, because it's hard trying to find the right date to do this because there's so much football happening around, but I believe that Thursday night is probably the best because let's just keep it real. Nobody like Europa League isn't that major. Okay, so shout out to Barcelona and those dudes. So Thursday nights probably make more sense in doing this with regards to like the Europa League is not really seen as a major thing. Although shout out to your boys Chelsea and your boys have that same more so much. So we're going to talk about a few things: TV shows, gaming industry, and I also want to talk about Batman. So I threw Batman in there because obviously I think tickets for the new Batman film have been released today. But let's just start first with this, man. Let's start first with this, man. Hold on, let me just get my bearings. Let me get my bearings, guys. All right, let's see. Whoopsie, sorry. So I want to first start with this whole thing, man. Let me bring up an image, man. Let me bring up an image. Oh, Dan.
It's just me. Continue.
You're right. Yeah. Look, but as I said, look, I need a break from the whole Zuma thing and all that kind of stuff. So,
I have a PlayStation, so I figure we can talk.
yeah. So look, okay. Here's my thing. I threw the whole. I want to talk about this whole PlayStation versus Xbox thing because my thing is, I haven't gotten a PS5 because I said like, what's the point? Because my whole thing about it is, it's sort of like the iPhone. Do you really need that new phone? How many new features are on that phone? It's like how they always bring in like a new Call of Duty or a you see, football games are different because you always want the latest updates and the latest transfers and everything. But even sometimes for Call of Duty and football games, I'm like, bro, they hardly increase the stuff. So I think for the PS5 and Xbox Series X is whenever you get the console very early, those early games are bricks. Those early games are bricks. Only when you now get because developers have to understand how the whole thing was before it really begins to say what's up. So my thing about it is that the Nintendo, bro, like literally, I was playing Zelda a few nights ago. I'm pretty much. I think I was playing it all because I couldn't because I've got insomnia. I couldn't sleep, so playing it all night, bro. The Switch. I think the Switch might be the best console right now. Like the Switch just might be the best console right now in terms of just offering you gaming and so forth. Because for PS5 and Series X, you can't show me a reason why to get it. Because back in the
Hey,
day,
Chich, I can.
okay.
I've
So
got
why
all three.
right
I've
now?
got all three. Oh, one sec, hey, Chich. Can you go to someone else? Well, just 1 minute.
Okay, all right. So let me come to Rob. So Rob, do you own either a PS5 or a Series X? Rob. All right, let me come to your boy Mo. Mo, do you own a PS5 or a Series X?
I got a PS5.
What is the best game on the PS5 right now? And
Right
don't you
now,
dare say FIFA.
Nah. I grew out of FIFA phase of memory. Probably say COD, maybe.
Oh, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
How much better is you see? Because my thing is okay. So do you need a 4K TV to appreciate a PS5 game? Like, how much difference is COD on the PS5 as opposed to a PS4? Like, what's the difference?
Like, first of all, the speed. Like, the speed is quicker. The user interface is much more smoother because you can tell PS4 was like an older generation. So when you used to play with the PS4 like I did, and you come to PS5, you can tell noticeably like it's much more seamless. The graphics are, if you have like a 4K TV, the graphics are much more vivid. But I wouldn't say they're that much big of a jump. Like if you have a PS4 right now, you wouldn't need to get a PS5. You can still live with a PS4. You get me?
Yeah. So because see, my thing is that I just want to understand the rush because again, I can't. No one can get one now because I was at Computer Exchange, which is like the kind of secondhand store that they have here in the UK, and I think it was like for like £600. I'm not paying crack cocaine prices for a PS5 to get one. And what am I playing? Because see, my thing is that I don't want to just play a better version of a game I can play. Because for me, graphics isn't the big seller for me. My thing is gameplay and experience. So my thing is, I need a PS5 exclusive. Why did we all get an Xbox the first time? Was it because of the graphics? Because the Xbox graphics were not that much better than PS2. It was Halo. Halo was the reason that we got an Xbox, because say, bro, this is a game changer of an FPS game. So I need a PS5 exclusive, because basically my friend, I don't know what the name of the game is. It's where you control this girl who's like stranded on a planet, and you have to repeat it again and again and again. I don't know what the name of the game is, but basically it's a PS5 exclusive. I'm like, the game's fine. It's cool, but I'm not gonna buy a console for this freaking game now.
Returnal, you mean?
Yes, that's the one. Yes, I think it's Returnal. I'm like, bro, I'm not buying a freaking PS5 for freaking Returnal. So, but if it's like something different, then okay, I'll give it to you. So, who has a Series X?
I've got all three.
I got
Nah,
one.
I haven't got
Switch,
it.
PS5, and Series X.
All right, so Chainsaw, tell me why I should either own a PS5 or a Series X, even if none of them have any good exclusive games.
The simple answer is you get both or all three if you can afford it.
I can't.
I know you can, HH. All the super chats, all
I'm
those
poor,
dubs.
I'm poor.
Don't lie. Don't lie,
All those
HH.
are going
Don't
for
try
rent.
that.
They're going for rent. They're going for rent, my friend. And
Hopefully, I'll send some soon as well.
And
So you could. Hopefully, I'll send some directly to you. But with Series X, first of all, it's a lot more powerful than, well, not a lot more powerful, but it is more powerful on paper than PS5. But obviously, HH doesn't care about what's on paper. He needs the games, right? So you have Game Pass. That's one huge selling point where you get all types of different games, and then
my friend, exclusives. What exclusives?
Halo Infinite and Forza 5 are two exclusives right now on Series X.
Come on, Halo's is not the same anymore.
You can also play them on
Did
PC.
you just say Forza and Halo Brickfinity?
No. Halo Infinite campaign is mint. It's really good. The only downside is it's on PC as well. So if you want to switch to PC gaming, HH, that would be the best option out of all three.
So they're not exclusive then.
Here's the issue. Here's the main. No, but there's going to be more exclusive. Xbox is buying all the gaming industry right now.
Yeah, basically. But like Super Mario is exclusive to Nintendo.
But here's the difference. You could get emulate. Let me finish. You could get emulators like Retro Arch on the Series X, which you can't in the PS5, and then you could play all the Zelda games. You could get a catalog from the original Xbox 360, Xbox One, Series X, and you could get Nintendo games and PS2, PS1, and PS3 games on the Series X. You can't. PS5 can't.
We need no games though.
Library. No, but you get the biggest game library possible of any type of game, and new games are still coming out.
Yeah,
Chainsaw, you're still not selling me on why I should get it. I can get an Xbox because for me, Game Pass is money. Because that's something I said. That's because I'm thinking of getting a Game Pass. But my thing though is, you're not selling me on why I should get a Series X.
Okay, what about Series S? If you get Series S and a PS5, there you go. You get best of both worlds, and you get a good price for the Series S, which is.
By best of both worlds, I'll have to sell like one of my testicles and a kidney to get both those consoles.
Answer this: why is it that you keep saying PS5, not Series X? Every time you say you want to buy the next gen console, it's always PS5. Why?
And this is the reason,
because the Sony fanboys.
This is the reason why, bro. I am one that says 360 was a bloody amazing machine. So I'm not one of these guys that are like, oh, I'm Sony, I'm ranked to know. I am, bro. I'm all for fairness. I thought that the first Xbox was a piece of trash saved by Halo 1 and Halo 2. 360 beats PS4. I don't care when I say, no, sorry, PS3. 360 beat the PS4. Bro, I played that thing until it was freaking broken, and I gave it to one of my friends. But this last Xbox was trash. Was freaking garbage. So my thing
it was trash. I would agree with that.
It's been so trash that, and PS4 so destroyed and decimated this Xbox. I'm like, what, Microsoft? You need to do something. A lot more to tell me that you're about gaming. Because remember, these are the same guys who brought out a machine with the Kinect. and it's cost 3 billion things. I said, oh, you can only use it via the internet.
Okay,
And then everybody writes it, and then they backtrack. So my thing is that no, Microsoft, you need to show me why I should get a machine, because I only side with the Xbox because they have the best online thing. PlayStation's online thing is garbage. But apart from that, bro, where are your games? Where are your exclusives?
There's a Game Pass. There's like 100 games.
What's this, guys?
Like,
You
Daniel,
also have
Malone,
on
hold on,
PC.
okay. Daniel, wait, hold on. Daniel,
yeah,
where,
you can switch to PC. I agree with that. Right?
Yo.
So where are you at with this whole PlayStation, Xbox thing, man? Are you a Sony guy, Microsoft guy, all about the gaming? Also, give love to Nintendo.
You know, I'm a Sony guy, I think, and that's just being a kid. Like, we had the choice between the original PlayStation or Nintendo. Why is it blank in my mind?
The N64.
Nintendo 64.
SNES.
Thank you.
SNES.
Old man brain. And we went with PlayStation, and then from PlayStation we went to PS2, and PS2 is like the greatest console ever. So just the little kid in me is like, I'm just a Sony dude. But then
So hold on. Okay, so you've never owned an Xbox?
well, no, I'm getting there. My little brother was basically the one who steered my whole console life up until like the past month. So my brother's friends were all Xbox 360 dudes. So that's the console that my parents bought for us. And from there they went to the Xbox One. So I hadn't bought a system for years. And then when my brother left, I was kind of left like, do I go for the Xbox because that's kind of what I'm used to for the past few years, or do I kind of go back to my little kid self? So I had the option to buy a PlayStation 4, but I was like, bro, I'm not gonna spend $200 some when I know there's a new system out. So I just waited and I signed up for the Sony program, and they sent me the email like, yo, you get the exclusive, you can come buy like a PS5 for like the retail price, so to speak. So I did that, and I was one of the lucky ones, and I got a PS5 for retail price. So yeah, I'm back in these PlayStation streets. Now the games I'm playing on PS5 are mostly just PS4 games.
And that's my problem. That's my issue.
Now, partly that's because I didn't have a PlayStation 4, so I never played Uncharted until like the past week. You know what I'm saying? Which is a great game, like especially the Thief's End.
Whoa, you've never played any of the Uncharted games?
I didn't have a PlayStation, and I think they're PlayStation exclusives, right?
Wow.
Bro.
Yeah, it's exclusive.
So yeah, like
bro,
like that's it's an amazing franchise. So that's what I've been doing. But those are PlayStation 4 games. So for me, I'm just like I'm waiting for like a great PS5 title to come out. I'm not really into the Spider-Man or the Demon Souls or all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I only waited to buy the PS5 because I know I'm future proofing it. And like I forgot who said it, but bro, the system is silent because it's an SSD inside. Like the PS4, I think is still a spinning hard drive that's inside of it. So it sounds like a rocket ship. I've heard many people say.
It's a
Like,
jet engine. It's a jet engine.
Yeah, I was not
let me
trying to
explain
buy
to
no
you.
PS4, dog.
Wait, let me just explain very quickly. Whenever I play Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PS4, I get called by what's it called? But it's like national security. That's, sir, do you have a nuclear bomb that you're about to launch from your home? I said, no, I don't. That's just my PS4. It's a nuclear missile that's about to be. Basically,
I downloaded Red Dead.
Putin says, "What's up?" Putin says, "Yo, what up? You want to fight?"
I downloaded Red Dead 2, and bro, the system is silent.
So is this on the PS5?
Yeah, the system is silent because it's an SSD. Like the loading screens are very fast. Like
so there's no. Okay, so wait, how quick is the loading? Is it like nothing, or it's like a short amount of loading time?
It takes a little bit. But I'm sure it's nowhere near PS4 because the PS4 has a spinning disc inside of it. So.
Okay, but wait, maybe I missed it. So did you say you've never owned an Xbox, or maybe I missed when you said
I've had a 360. This was my journey: PlayStation 1, PS2, 360, Xbox One, and then I didn't have a system for like 2 years, and then I just got the PlayStation like a month ago. Like
wait. Have you seen the Switch?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it, but I'm not a Nintendo guy. But it looks dope. It looks
See,
amazing.
I'm not. See, this is what people need to understand. I'm not. See, okay. Apart from the Zelda franchise, I'm not a Nintendo guy, bro. I abused and I insulted the way say, look at you bum ass pieces of crap releasing bum ass a freaking Italian plumber next to PS1 and so forth. But my thing about this is that imagine, you see, you have to understand what it's. See, did you ever play Skyrim?
No.
See, that's the thing. Okay, you play FIFA, yeah. Imagine being able to play FIFA while you're taking a shit.
I don't know if I'd want to do that because I might lose.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Okay, fine. Imagine playing FIFA as you're just on the road, you're commuting, you're waiting for laundry. Okay, bro, I have to do because obviously I don't have a dryer in my crib, so I had to go out and do the dryer. Bro, I'm playing Zelda while I'm waiting for my thing, and I can now plug it onto my big TV.
Yeah.
It is in. I swear to you guys, the Switch is one of the most insane. And bro,
it's innovative. It's innovative.
Used to be. I actually want to go around because I'm going to take some of your doors because I want to go around next and say your console journeys. I'll tell you my console journey. I'll take some doors. I want to go around.
Can I add one more thing though, HH? Like the most next gen thing about the PlayStation 5 for me so far is the controller.
Yeah,
I've used it. Basically, it's like touch. Yeah, I've used it.
Like there's a game called Dirt, like Dirt 5. Bro, when you're driving on snow, it feels like snow. When you're driving on dirt, it feels like dirt. When you're driving on pavement, it feels like pavement. So for me, that's been maybe the most interesting features, like the haptic controller.
No, because like when I went to my friend's house, because he has a PS5. But he didn't, because see, I wanted to play a game where I could control. I think there's another game where you're this little guy and you go onto different surfaces.
Astro's Playroom or something like that.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah. And see, I wanted to play that, but he didn't have that, So I was like, yeah. So basically for me, like, so as a family, because we are the console guys, and because I was the youngest, I pretty much got like last dibs. So basically, my older brothers pretty much were the guys that hogged the consoles, and I just basically watched them because they're the guys that all got. So as a family, we owned the SNES, Sega Mega Drive, Dreamcast, 3DO, PS1, PS2, PS3, the Wii. So basically, I think we've pretty much owned every console apart from the GameCube. I think, because I think I was maybe too young, so I think we probably, because I think Amstrad was, I think, before I was born, but I know my older brothers had the Amstrad. This is from like way back when. So, bro, the only console that we didn't get was the GameCube, because we're like, look, man, the Nintendo, these guys are wild and everything. But then the Wii came back and said, what's up? So let me take some doors. I want to see the console journey of everyone, man. So hold up. All right. So from your boy, Osasuna, thank you, Osasuna. Play Pokemon on the DS. See, guys, is the Pokemon game really that good? Because I saw the Pokemon game on the bro. I've not played Pokemon since the freaking Game Boy days, man. And my thing is that because I couldn't, I think I tried to catch Charmander and I just quit. I was like, wait, why can I catch this freaking dude? So I said, nah, screw it. So I was I just because I couldn't catch any freaking Pokemon, man.
Yeah,
so,
it takes long to catch it. Yeah.
So we'll say best combo is strong PC and PS4 Forbidden West. But this is what my friend told me, that my amigo from Miami said that if you can build a powerful PC, that's better than a PS5 or I was like, well, that makes no sense. No, like, because I always thought that the top consoles are like the best you can get. But it says no, if you can build your own computer, the graphics are superior to anything that a console can bring, which is insane. But my issue is that
no, but there's some disadvantages.
Can I intervene?
There are a few.
A console is just convenience, though, bro. Like,
it's not only convenient; it's also a price.
When you got a PC,
I'm a traditionalist, bro.
Yeah,
so
like
I want to get HDMI cable, sits back on my, because PC is for PC. That's not it's not a gaming. This is my console. I put it in there, chill. You know what?
Can I argue for PC?
Can I intervene?
Yeah, go for
That
it.
Andrew was good.
All right, sorry guys, sorry. I'm just I got here a little bit late. I want to say hi to everyone first of all.
Man. All free. Go for it.
But I just want the PC. If you want to build a PC that can do what the PS5 or the Xbox can do, you can for that price you can get an Xbox, a PS5, and a Switch and a TV. just to do what the PS5 and the Series X can do. So
Not really.
On the flip side, as a person
I
who
mean-
uses the PC, I just want to address something. HH's convenience
Hey,
point.
Rahimski, welcome, man. Hello,
up?
it's been ages. Aloha.
What's up, man? Nice to see you again. Look,
Yeah, nice.
you mentioned convenience. I completely agree. But here's the flip side. There's software on computers that, like, for instance, Steam. I'm sure you've heard of Steam, right?
Yes.
So basically, it emulates kind of a console experience anyway. You have your friends, you can invite them to whatever game, and the best part is that Steam platform has sales throughout multiple times of the year. So you'll have high-end AAA games that are going for like 50% off on Steam, and you just wouldn't get that at a console price because the way Steam and Valve, who own Steam, negotiates with the companies that make games, they negotiate in a way where the Steam has to have the cheapest possible offer available. So if they're selling a new game, every other platform can't be cheaper than Steam. And most AAA titles will want to be on Steam because it's the most popular.
So Steam is exclusive for PC games.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Valve, who are the creators of Steam, they're coming out with a console as well. It's called
the Steam Deck.
Yeah, but I want to ask PC gamers something that I always hear about PC gamers. They keep saying that there's an issue where after a couple of years, you got to keep changing your graphics card because when a new game comes out, there's certain specs that it has to follow. So you got to keep upgrading it.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to do that. Like for
no, because my thing is that because Ibs, that's the key point. Because my thing is, how much are these graphics cards?
The graphics
cards are crazy
to build a high-end PC.
Crazy expensive.
Like the 3070? Yeah, no, those things are done.
3070 is like
it's more than a PS5, man.
Whoa! Wait, how much?
The graphics card is about $500.
Just the graphics card is the price of a PS5.
How much is a high-end graphics card?
$1,000.
Yeah, close to $1,000. Yes.
That's crazy. It's more than a PS5 and Xbox.
The thing is,
you might as well just buy a plate. That's what I'm saying. It's convenience, bro. That's just the card.
The thing is, you don't need the best.
You got to get all of that stuff.
You don't need
the best graphics card on the market though to play a lot of these games.
You don't need a high-end.
Even the low-end ones are like $500.
All right, Andrew, what's the best low-end graphics card and what's the price?
I would say a 2070 Nvidia graphics card is overkill, and it's not even new. It's not even remotely new.
But what's the number?
The price I can give you a Canadian price. Is that okay? Like it's going for going for $499 Canadian. Right?
Oh my days!
So that's like $350 US.
But again, that's overkill.
And that's just the graphics card.
But then the
Exactly.
Graphics card.
And add the SSD to that.
So see, which is why if this question is very key because my thing is that look, if I go crazy with all this stuff, I need to know that this I'm good for like 6, 7, 8 years.
Yeah.
But if you're now saying that I need to keep on updating the graphics card, it's not cost effective.
So HH, for me, I haven't updated my graphics card in about 4 years now, and I can play basically any AAA game. But again, I understand your point.
Probably bought a high-end one.
I did. I bought the highest end one at the time.
Oh shit.
But yeah, it's just
okay. And how much did your rig cost when you made the full rig with that high-end PC back then? How much did it cost you?
It cost me 1,500 Canadian.
Remember when I said Xbox plus PS5
because
and Switch?
I knew there was a catch.
Yes, but also you can get PC games much cheaper.
But look at the flip side. Look at a guy like HH, a content creator. He can use that PC to stream, to create videos, to render videos, to do a bunch of things. So it's not just the game.
But see, here's my thing though. My cousin is a he's a programmer, so he's like in computer and everything. And he told me, for what you want to do, content creating, get a Mac.
Yeah.
If your thing is media, drop that bomb ass Windows and get yourself a Mac.
See, a lot of people think that way. I disagree. I think they're both good. They're both good at content because they both have access to Adobe, which I think is the best software.
No. But see, I use Final Cut Pro.
Final Cut's
and
great.
my thing though is the thing though. See, if you use OBS to stream, then I think Windows. If you have a really good computer, then I think Windows makes more sense if you want to use OBS. But I use StreamYard, and my main thing really is editing.
Right.
And I've used Premiere Pro and Final Cut Pro, and Final Cut Pro just for me is better than Premiere Pro. But he says, because my cousin said, bro, if you want to do media, Mac all the way. You see, Windows is if you just want to just do stuff and you want to take apart your computer. And if you want to game, you don't game on a freaking Mac. You game on a bespoke Windows computer. But I don't game on my PC. The only thing I've gamed on a PC was freaking Championship Manager back in the day. Like, if you want to just play games, I get my console.
I think Daniel knows this, but I used to work for Apple, like when I was in college for about 5 years, and I would tell my customers that as well. But it really comes down to preference, like software. You prefer Final Cut Pro. Final Cut is probably the best software out there, tied with Adobe's version of the same thing. But it really just comes down to preference.
Oh, no. Like basically, when I used to work
convenient, the console. It's just convenient.
Yeah. I mean, no, because when I used to work for my TV thing, I used to do Premiere Pro, but I think Final Cut Pro is just, especially if you want to just do much more interesting stuff, I just think it's better. Let me just take some notes because I want to go around people's console history. So, oh God, no, oh Lord. Half Hope's Old Cats. Oh Lord. HH, I'll never forgive you for selling me. Now, this is what happened with Sam. Sam ran away. Okay, let me just tell you a very brief history about Sam because I don't want to get because we're going to talk about Zoom out on Saturday, but brief as Sam. So I wanted to get a cat because I saw all these people in movies have cats. So I get the cats from school, and I'm scared of the cat because the cat is violent. So my sister actually ends up looking after the cats much more than I do, but Sam scratches my sister as well. So Sam ends up running away. I'm like, look at this guy run away. Then my mom then says, do you know what happened? Years later, Sam actually came back and he actually had his own gang. So he had his own gang of cats who used to come back to the house and so on. So I was like, look at this freaking dude, man. Just freeloading, man. So your boy, Jaden Alvarado, thank you for the Jaden, man. I have a PS5 and PC. I want to get a Series X, but yet I'm not sure because of the Xbox Game Pass. In a few years, Xbox and PS games will be streaming.
Can I answer him?
You see, unless PlayStation are stupid, unless they're thick, Game Pass, bro, Game Pass makes like look at what's happening with HBO Max, Peacock, and so forth. Streaming is the future. Like what everybody's doing right now in movies as well is you pay a affordable price each month, and then you know that because every month you're getting a set thing every month. So it works for us, the individuals, because we pay a low price each month, and it works for the company because you have a
they got streaming. Income. They got streaming.
Was it?
Well, PC has access to Xbox Game Pass because it's owned by Microsoft, right?
Yeah.
So,
if it's on Windows,
yeah.
No. But my thing is PlayStation going to go that way because they have to.
They should.
They already have one. They already have one.
Yeah, they have one.
No.
PlayStation
not like
now.
Game
Yeah,
Pass.
it's called PlayStation now.
Yeah, it's called PlayStation now.
The only difference is they don't have their exclusives in their day one. But other than that, it's basically the same principle. Whereas they have a catalog of games of 500.
PS2, PS3 games as well.
Like Xbox Game Pass has way more. Like
Game Pass is
because Microsoft owns more titles. They have more copyrights because they just bought Activision Blizzard.
Yeah.
Which is
was it 68 million or billion?
Yeah, just
billion.
Billion. Billion, bro.
Yeah.
This guy started saying, wait, Danny, do you know what Activision is? Do you know what Call of Duty is? Call of Duty is like
Call of Duty isn't the most grossing game in there, actually.
Yeah, Candy Crush.
Oh, see, Overwatch is in there as well. Or is that Blizzard?
You have World of Warcraft. Do you know what it means to own Call of Duty and World of Warcraft?
And Candy Crush.
Diablo.
Yep.
Oh, Candy
And Diablo.
Candy Crush is huge, man.
Bro. Everybody plays Candy Crush, bro. Everyone plays that bomb ass game.
Wow.
But I say, it's just thoughts on Blood Diamond DiCaprio. I will never watch Blood Diamond because I've got issues with South Africa. Daniel, stop it. Don't relax. Dan, stop relaxing. Relax. Don't do that. Don't laugh at that one. Don't laugh at that.
I've seen it.
Well, and I'll never say, give me my son. Nah, I'm relaxed. He says, PC has many good turn-based games like CIV5 and did any of you guys play Age of Empires?
Yes, Age of Empires 3, best game ever made. Incredible
before that just came out.
And also, did you play Red Alert Command and Conquer?
Yes.
No.
I have not played that.
Bro, no. Bro, that's back in the day. That game. Those are the games. Age of Empires, Command and Conquer. Those were the main games. Back in my school days, man. From your boy RDZ17 says, since the birth of cryptocurrency coupled with the pandemic, unfortunately, people have been priced out of PC gaming.
True.
So,
very important.
So, is this in terms of purchasing the games or trying to build a proper PC?
To build a PC because
I think the games are cheap. I think the games are cheap for PC.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's getting the PC because
it's maintaining the PC and buying it. Yeah,
the actual chips right now are in such demand. The hardware is in demand, and it's not being produced enough right now because of the pandemic.
Yeah, there's a shortage. There's a shortage.
When Nvidia released the 3080, just bottom out.
Yeah, HH, and it's not with the chips as well. There's a huge political crisis with Taiwan, China, US, Switzerland, I think, or someone correct me what the European country is that produces them. And it's becoming a political crisis as well as a crypto situation. And there's so many factors that are impacting the price and pricing people out.
Let me bring in, and your boy J Jog says, what's your opinion on the Netflix MCU heroes? My thing though is Daredevil was a great series, quality series. Luke Cage was trash. I didn't like Luke Cage, and the one with the lady. What's that one again?
Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones was. That
was good. The second, not so much.
Oh, Jessica Jones, yeah. Also, Samasi, can you please change that AVI?
Jessica Jones.
This is a
don't change it.
Can you please change this, please?
Don't be pressured.
This is not acceptable, please. Thank you. So okay, Chainsaw, what's your console? Best console?
Okay, best console in my opinion is 360. Can I go through my family?
Hold up. Wait, you cannot say 360 and just no.
You have to ask people how old they are.
No. I don't care. No, bro. I don't know. If your answer is wrong, I'll say your answer is wrong. Why 360 over PS2?
Halo. No, but actually, I want to change my answer. GameCube is the best. Because
no. I need a break for that. We need a break.
Yeah, I don't have to
be quiet, Hassan.
Actually, Baba.
I noticed in the yellow card.
So you said the GameCube. Are you on crack cocaine?
That's a booking.
Okay. I'll go back to 360. But can I go through my whole family?
I'm gonna book you because you can't make up your mind. First of all, you say just make up your mind. What is the best console that you've played and why?
I love all my consoles, man. But like, can I go through the whole history of my family?
Yeah, sure.
Or just my own, or is it just personal?
Your own. Go for
it. Okay, if it's just my own, by the way. If it's just my own, then it's GameCube, 360, PS3 as well, PS4, Xbox One, DS, Wii U, 3DS. There's so many. I'm lost.
Well, which is the best?
Series X,
which is the best
Switch,
for you?
PS5. The best is probably 360 because of Halo 3, in my opinion. Because that was peak, and Modern Warfare 2, Halo 3. For me, that was my peak.
360 is good, man. 360 is good.
Yeah,
no.
360.
Bro,
because when you have the mics and you're like, especially in the lobbies and all that, I used to do a lot of trash talking. Not racist.
Let me be serious. I'm just trying to talk crap with you. I'll be real with you. 360, I think, is underrated because think about this. Guys, remember when Xbox first came? We all laughed. Say, Microsoft, stick to PC, you losers, man. This is PlayStation's house, and that first if not for Halo, bro, my Xbox would have been a
HH, you were alive for Halo 2, so
no. But my thing is, see, this is the thing. 360. You know what 360 was? It was when remember when PS3 came out for £400. We're like, screw you, £400. Why?
Then we said it was expensive. What's PS4 at the time?
Yeah, and then 360 undercut them. I think they were like 170 or 210 or something. They're like, oh, bro, well, we're much cheaper. Okay, let's see what 360 is about. And 360 did what the PS2 did. Games. Bro, PS3 was a much better machine. Much better. Or 360 was just giving you games.
Better games.
Bro, but the issue with 360 was Red Ring of Death, which Ali had once. Ali had
no, I had it like 10 times, bro.
It happened to me 3 times, man.
HH, why did you say PS2?
3?
3 times, on God.
Nah, but
HH, why did you say PS2 is better?
What did I say? PS3 or PS2?
PS2. You said that's the best.
Objectively, PS2 is the greatest console.
PS2 is too sick, bro.
Agreed. Because the thing,
catalog of games and the
the thing about the PS2 is, even when we go to the next generation,
I can.
We still, because for me, like, we gave our little cousins like a pink PS2, like PS2 Slim, and they were playing it because that console, its longevity was insane. The amount of games was insane, and just how long it lasted was insane.
Mine still works, bro. Mine still works. It's from like 2000.
The last time I went to it has the greatest opening sound ever as well.
It's a slim. It's a slim, bro. I don't know how Sony got the pieces because it used to be
PS2 slim.
Bro, I don't know how you get to this thing.
Was insane.
Yeah, and it had the greatest intro sound ever. What time is well?
Oh, yeah.
That is the greatest intro.
Actually, no. That PlayStation intro thing was iconic as well.
Yeah.
So what's it called? So Rob, tell me your best console you've had and your console history, bro.
I think the best one was probably the PS2, and I had a PS1 and PS2 and PS3 and PS4, and I also had an Xbox 360, and that was it.
So why, in your opinion, is the PS2 that dude?
Well, I guess mainly because of the games, because of the controller, because of the console itself, because it came out after the Xbox and was much better than the Xbox, and also had many games and a lot of exclusives.
That was the key.
Do you know what blew my mind when I learned that like each of those towers is like how it is each game you've played and the length of how long you've played?
You're lying.
Wait, really?
No, that's each tower is a game that you've played, and the height of the tower is how long you've played the game.
What?
Bro, how am I just found out now? What?
How did I just wait? What? That's crazy.
Wait, hold on. Wait, sorry. Danny, wait, say again. Sorry.
So
say again.
go if you go back to the previous image.
Okay.
When you start your PlayStation,
I didn't know that.
Each of those towers represents a game that.
Wait, did anyone else
have
that?
The height of the tower, and the height of the tower represents how long you've played the game.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
You guys didn't know that?
That's so sick.
That is
Sony's on next level. That was PS2.
No, you blew my mind with that one, man.
No, you're lying, man.
Look it up.
I did not know that.
Wait, let me bring up the image. So you're saying
so like each of those towers that you're seeing is a game that person has played on the PS2. And the height of the tower represents how long they've played the game.
How much save data they had on there? Yeah, how much you played it? Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know about that.
Look it up.
Wow, everybody say that. My mind is blown. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
That's so sick.
That is crazy.
But that alone has to be the GOAT game. console. Without
there's no debate, man.
Yeah, there's no debate.
No. PlayStation was
God of War 2. Come on, bro. It had every single goddamn game.
Actually, you know what? I think that's what everyone's going to say PS2. But let me throw another interesting.
Yeah.
I have a different one. I have a different one as well.
Dragon Quest.
Wait. Let me throw a spun in the works. What do you think was the greatest leap in terms of a console? Where it came out like, oh, this is a massive leap. Because my argument is PS1.
PS1?
I would say the original Xbox, the 360. That was a big leap.
N64 is not a bad call.
Because of
the reason
N64, because
guys, the original Xbox. Yeah.
Bro,
no, okay.
Ocarina of Time was a game changer.
Incredible. But even before Ocarina, the reason I say N64 is the jump to Mario 3D. That was the first 3D game ever. It blew my mind.
32 to 64 bits.
Low-key,
I mean, it's like actually, no. You can have two answers here and I'm going to use a game. You can have N64 because of Mario and Ocarina of Time, but you could also say PS2 because of GTA 3.
Yeah, but remember the non-HD to HD, big jump. That was a big jump.
Oh, true.
But guys, 3D it changed everything. Like it revolutionized the gaming industry.
It's like for me, but the issue with the issue with the N64, those games, do you know how expensive those games were? And that was the issue. Those games were so expensive because I think like back in the day, so N64 games were £50 and PlayStation games were £30. Because there used to be a time when games were $29.99. £30.
I also think
the controller wasn't that good either, in my opinion.
You
also have to buy memory.
Doesn't it depend on how much games have actually revolutionized the industry as a whole in terms of which console? Doesn't that also put into equation?
No. For me, my thing is that it's the reason why PlayStation was such a big deal was because of they were introducing polygons and 3D.
It was the first fully 3D console, I think.
Yeah, so it is because before that, all we had was Mega Drive, SNES, where it was all 2D scrolling and so forth. And like, look, it was. So when you saw, it's like when Metal Gear Solid came out, bro, it was like broken. Games have now become like adults now.
H, wouldn't you argue Xbox Live was the biggest change?
Yeah, Xbox Live, Xbox Live, bro. Yeah, that's what I mean. From the original Xbox to Xbox 360, that's a jump, bro.
Actually, guys, PS2 was the first console to have multiplayer.
Yeah.
Like to have online multiplayer.
Yeah, but it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same level as PlayStation Live.
No.
Xbox Live.
Xbox Live was the original Live. That's what's going down.
You know what? Because the thing about that is that because they did it so well.
Yeah,
it was so seamless, bro. What's one of the biggest franchises now? Call of Duty. Call of Duty is built off the backs of Xbox Live.
Yeah,
and the lobbies.
Such a seamless experience of online console gaming, bro. That was a game changer. Like
HH, does that mean I'll lose that yellow card?
No. Actually, Chainsaw, you do make sense, bro. If we're talking about intro songs, then GameCube hands down wins it over PS3.
GameCube.
I remember the
GameCube. He said GameCube is the best console. He didn't say intro. He said it's the best console.
Bro. No. My favorite is GameCube because it introduced me to Pokemon Gale of Darkness, Pokemon Coliseum, as well as Zelda, and as well as Smash Bros. Like, don't sleep on GameCube, man. GameCube is actually nice.
Thank you.
So wait, you're saying GameCube is better than PS2?
It is.
No, relax, guys.
Relax.
They can't even
GameCube was good. GameCube was good.
Hey, man, you can't tell me GameCube is no. You can't
relax,
man.
No,
relax.
No, bro.
Can you ask how old everyone is? Hey, can you
relax?
No. But you know what? Let's be real though, guys. In terms of the impact a console made, I don't think I've ever seen anything like the Nintendo Wii.
Oh, Wii was good, bro.
Oh, yeah,
you couldn't buy one. I remember when it came out, you couldn't buy one. I've never seen a console that has. Remember, PS5 and Series X are sold out because of the whole pandemic. Yeah. The Wii was sold out because everybody
people,
was buying
young
it.
Yeah,
people,
the Wii was different because it wasn't just kids buying it; it was grown women are buying it.
Everything was sold out.
Yeah.
HH. What about PSP and DS and 3DS?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
PSP.
yes.
Now PSP was big, but I want to say the bigger.
Respect, HH.
Wait, HH, can I ask a question?
PSP still holds up, bro. PSP still holds up.
What would you guys say is the greatest game intro ever?
Game.
Great.
Are you talking about console?
No, games, video game. The greatest video game intro.
Cinematic or where you're playing?
No, I'm just talking about. See when you load up a video game, what's the greatest video game intro?
The original PlayStation.
No, video game, a game.
Oh, a game. A particular
Not a
game.
console.
Uncharted 2.
For me.
Vice City.
You see, I'm gonna choose a wild card, man. Pokemon Gale of Darkness. That intro was really nice, bro. I'm sorry. I gotta wrap my
You have to go left field.
This guy really said Pokemon.
Super Smash Bros.
really
Really is up there as well.
Yeah, Super Smash Bros. as
Smash
well.
Bros. Melee, there you go.
Oh, no. For me, like, it's between GTA 3 and Vice City because that song was always amazing. Like that's its whole intro.
Thing had a good one. Mass
amazing,
Effect had a good one. Mass Effect had a good one as well.
Oh, don't get me started on Mass Effect. That's just it's like okay. No, another good question. Don't worry, guys. I'll take your dubs. Another good question. The most time you've spent on a game. So wait, let's go around. I'll let you think about it. The most hours you've dedicated to a game. So for me,
easy.
It's between. Now, not counting Football Manager because that's so unfair because I spent.
I was about to say it's probably.
I'm going to put that to one side.
Yeah.
It's between Mass Effect 2 and Skyrim, but I'm going to say Skyrim. I'm going to say so. For me, Skyrim on the 360, most hours spent in the game. Chainsaw, most hours spent. Also, guys in the chat as well, let me know the most hours you've spent in the game and which game. So basically, which game have you spent the most hours on? Mine is Skyrim on 360. Chainsaw.
I would say I can't. It's hard to pick.
There has to be one.
But I don't know because when I play a game, I bang it out, and then I don't know. There's too many to pick.
No. Maybe there's no one. Okay.
HH, how can I answer by saying how long I played the game in one day? Instead,
wait. Let's just go around to the game. I'll comment to how long you play the game. So Rob, what game have you spent the most hours on? And what game is it?
Well, it's obviously Football Manager, but on console.
Not counting Football Manager.
Well, on console it has to be Burnout 3. I played that a lot, and also a game called The Getaway.
Hey, I played that. Is that the one where you're in London?
Yes, but that game was super difficult.
Very good game.
Very hard game. I played those two games a lot, FIFA and a few, and that's about it, I think.
Okay. Wait, Abe's, what game did you spend the most hours on?
Probably there was a lot. PS2 I spent a lot because it was just single player. So probably Soulcom. I spent hours on that, man.
What is Soulcom?
Probably, a Getaway was another one. It's like a gun game. You not played Soulcom on the PS2?
Is that like a Rainbow Siege or what's Rainbow Six type?
No, it was like it was like a first place
like a
shooter
group
game.
Military kind of deal.
Yeah, military.
Yeah. I remember that one.
Probably the Getaway was another one. Resident Evil, Final Fantasy on PS2.
Fantasy, bro, those games, man.
Those were the long because PS2 games were long, man.
Yeah.
PS2s were long, man. PS2 games were long, man. I was on it for
Final
hours.
Fantasy 7 was like 3 discs. I think Final Fantasy was the first game where it's there was so much they had to put it on separate discs.
Incredible game. Yeah.
Oh no! You see, in terms of story and character, those games are amazing. It's just that they're so freaking hard. But character and story, like those games are like when you just call about epic. Those Final Fantasy games, man. And actually, I could basically I want to get Final Fantasy 9 on Switch because I need to finish that game because I never finished 9. So, Small Dini, what about you? What game did you spend the most hours on?
Probably Halo Reach.
bro. I still play Reach now.
Yeah,
like
those
online,
custom
bro.
games for me.
Oh, like so you did more time on Reach than Halo 2 or Halo 3.
Yeah, no, it was probably Halo Reach just because of the custom games.
What about single player? What single player game?
I guess does Minecraft count?
Does what?
Does Minecraft count?
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Yeah, that counts.
Yeah, probably that.
Hassan, what about you? Most games you've spent a game, and don't say FIFA, please.
Okay, that's out of the question. Then I was gonna say FIFA from 09 to 14. That a lot of hours I've been on that. I mean, definitely Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 had me up for days. And Black Ops 2. You know what? I would say Shadow on PS2. Shadow game on PS2.
Shadow what? Wait, what?
Shadow the Hedgehog game on PS2. Oh, bro.
Oh, that brings back memories.
I
man.
used to. That is an OG game. But that was an OG game.
Wait, Shadow the Hedgehog or Shadow the game?
Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow the Hedgehog on PS. Bro.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Bro,
The Hedgehog, man.
HH, I watched videos of it. The graphics are awful, but I used to bang it out, bro. Oh, but shout out to Modern Warfare 2 because that had me up for days.
This is like a brick game, bro.
No, guys, it's quality, bro. Obviously now it's shit, but
I need to ask you about brick games, bro, because I have brick games, bro.
Is this like a Black Sonic?
No.
Relax, why he's better than Sonic?
Relax, relax. This isn't TT Extra, man. Relax. What's it called?
There's some brick games you can pick for a lot.
Wait, so Z-Man, most hours you've dedicated to a game. Z-Man, those hours, and don't you dare say Pokemon.
No. But the new game, bro. The new game is very addictive. I'll say.
I don't care about the new Pokemon.
But I'll say this, man. It'd be Horizon Zero Dawn. I think I spent the most time on that.
Horizon's good.
You said Horizon.
Horizon's good, bro.
Yeah, it's actually good, bro. It's like, it's open world, but it's kind of strategy based depending on the difficulty. Huh?
No, it's a PS4 game.
Yeah, it's a PS4 game. Yeah, I say I spent the most of that, and Fire Emblem 3 Houses as well. But it's those two.
Look,
games
I'll be real with you. Like, I mean, the graphics on this game look insane. The graphics on this game look insane.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it like open?
Yeah, it's open world.
Well, Horizon, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the new one's coming out next month. I think I'm getting that. The new one's coming out next month.
I'm meaning to play that, man.
Yeah.
The first one was really good, man. You get lost.
Okay, so what do you do? So basically, you just fight monsters, or
another crack game on PS2.
Yeah. But there's a whole story behind it. I would say the story is all right, but I would say it's more so getting lost in coming up with tactics to overcome these monsters that are machines, that are like animal based. But it's actually fun. Yeah, it's actually a fun experience. Spent a lot of time on that.
All right. So wait, Daniel, what about you? What's game you put out? And you can't say
if we're talking like franchises or series, like it's split between FIFA and Madden.
But not counting.
But if we're just talking like a single player, it's easily San Andreas. Easily.
Same.
Actually,
yeah.
It's like running around and
I don't know why you hate that hit change, but it was a good game.
Oh, it's
easily GTA.
No, basically, when we get to GTA 6 and Rockstar, I'll explain why I never got GTA 5. Explain. I can't do it right now.
But yeah, San Andreas for sure. I couldn't count the hours.
Yeah, I did. Bro, just at Skyrim, bro. I slept on that game, bro. And I think so. I've got Skyrim on the 360. I got it on the PS4, and I also think I've got it on the Switch as well. Like, that game is ridiculous. Remsky, what about you, bro?
Single player has to be Dark Souls 1.
Oh my! Wait, is that super hard game that is impossible to play?
It's hard, HH, but it's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous game. Like it's like what you described. You kill monsters in a 3D open world. For you, HH,
and Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, Dark Souls 1 for me is I spent the most time on. But for you, HH, I would keep an eye out for Elden Ring. It's made by the same company, and it's coming out soon. And it's an incredible experience. It looks really good. But for me,
didn't they make a PS4 game as well?
Yeah, they did make a PS4 game. But for me, the game I spent the most time on, it's really embarrassing. It's World of Warcraft. I have over 500 days on that game.
Bro, why is that embarrassing, bro?
No, yeah, that game is
500 days.
500, over 500 days.
There used to be a time. There's basically my good friend.
Days.
You know, basically my good friend's younger brother.
Wow.
I used to just be like, you know what, 4 a.m. Let me just see. He'd still be up on her and say, yo, Hamza, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm playing.
That's 12,000 hours of your life, Andrew.
No.
I
just did the math.
You don't need to remind
because you know what's crazy though. You know what's crazy? Basically, there used to be guys where like I'd go and see visit my friend here. His brother would literally take food from the table to the computer to play World of Warcraft.
Yeah, the people like that. Yeah,
and bro, he would wake up in his dressing gown, play World of Warcraft, and sleep in his dressing gown. He wouldn't even get changed. I was like, and I don't know whether it was in this game or StarCraft where like a couple forgot to feed their child.
Yeah,
and
I
the
saw
child died
that.
of starvation.
Do you know what? Actually, do you know what, Andrew? To be fair, there's way more than 500 days of playing FIFA, probably.
Well, I wasted 10 years of my life in FIFA.
FIFA?
10 years at least.
Like no, just like all the FIFAs since I've been playing FIFA since 2001. So
yeah, like the thing is, Daniel, World of Warcraft tells you exactly how.
So you wasn't playing,
and it's just
you wasn't playing PES.
Nah, I was never a PES guy. I was always. It's a bit.
You see, that's what I'm afraid of picking up that game, bro. Because I'll be addicted to it as well, man. It seems like it's a great game.
So Samasi, what about you? I mean, what's the game have you spent the most hours on?
It was Animal Crossing. I lost so much money in that game. That's why one day, 10 hours. I didn't do anything. I didn't.
10 hours on a farm.
I just played the game. Yes.
No, but I'll be real with you. No, Animal Crossing.
It's addicted. Don't do it.
It is, bro. It is. And also, my island is all right. My island ain't too bad, bro. My island ain't too bad. Wait, Ziman, are you laughing on my island?
Bro, you told me you haven't checked it out for a year, bro. I'm guessing there's mayhem.
No.
There's
mutiny. I went to visit the island. Okay, there are a few. There are a few where this here and there, but bro, it's popping up. You know, I'm building a nice pathway. You know, my house is like on a nice little hill. I've got bridges.
Wait a minute. Okay, so like for those who haven't played it, like if your community still goes even though you haven't been on it.
Yes, it carries on.
Bro,
and
do you know
if
how
you have
it is?
and I have a Switch membership, it's like $20. 20 euros, sorry, 20 euros. And so I cannot play it online on my laptop if it's everything is on cloud. So if my Switch goes down, I still have it.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, because not like so basically like it's so for instance there are certain shops only open from let's say from like 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So and it's real time. So I'm like, oh man, I need a new suit. So you need to get there in real time before it actually closes. And
that's so it's like a metaverse training.
Well, please tell me you didn't have a pet when you left. Before you left.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
I think you did cancel HH for her.
Make sure you look after the cat, man.
Don't think we forgot that your cat started a gang. Like that will come back in conversation.
Your boy Papa. What about you? What's okay did you spend the most hours on, Papa?
If we're talking franchises, it's gonna be Tekken or Metal Gear. If we're talking single player games, like I'll join. I don't know who else talked about the Souls games, but for me it was Sekiro. I spent a lot of time on Sekiro and Red Dead Redemption 2. I think
great games.
Oh man,
Tekken was
money, man. Tekken.
Yeah, Tekken.
Yeah, for me, fighting games have never been my thing, man. They've never been my thing.
Not even Street Fighter?
Papa, was you one of them guys? Who did you choose on Tekken?
Me. It depends depending on the Tekken I play. I like Kazuya.
I hate players that play with Eddie. I
play Kazuya. I play Kazuya most of the time.
I used to become a bear.
I don't like
the
Bulgarian.
capoeira guy.
Yeah, Eddie
the
or
guy that
Tiger.
spins around, kicks and spins around. Yeah, Eddie was whoever chose it was. Oh my
If
god!
a newbie,
I
if a
don't
newbie
respect
got
you, man.
Eddie, if a newbie got Eddie, you might be in trouble if you try to be too fancy. But Sekiro is probably one of my favorite games, man.
Sekiro is a piece of art.
Let me come to your boy. Umar, what about you? What game did you spend the most hours on?
Simpsons Hit and Run. I'd probably say both Red Dead.
That was good.
Simpsons Hit and Run.
I'll say one of the games. But
that game was good though. That game was good.
I didn't play that. It's good.
Yeah, I played it.
No, I've not played Simpsons. Why do I want to play someone with Homer Simpson or Bart Simpson?
No, it's fun, man.
I'll say both Red Dead Redemption games, but the game the most is San Andreas. You should play it. I think you should play it. It's good, man. You can go to the gym and everything, get your guy henched up and everything.
HH, you never played San Andreas though, right? Because of reasons.
I'll get to it.
Vice City as well.
Hold on. Let's take some
Rock City agenda, man.
What's the goal? So RDZ17 says Microsoft's also, bro. Microsoft, that's a flex, bro. I mean, so did they buy Activision? They bought Activision, didn't they?
Yeah. Activision.
So you know what it means to own Bethesda, the whole Skyrim series, the whole Fallout series, Activision, the whole Call of Duty series, and bro, that's a behemoth. Like those are like super franchises. And for me, bro, I just only like see. I'm waiting for the next Skyrim, bro, because Skyrim that's my game. So hence why I'll need to get a Series X eventually, because obviously the next Skyrim will come out on the Series X. So eventually I need to get that, man.
You mean the
wait a
next
minute? Oh wait,
Scrolls.
just quickly. Are Microsoft going to make these games exclusive to Xbox, or are they just going to own the title?
They're losing a lot of money.
They made a statement where they said they're not doing it
PlayStation as well.
currently, but that leaves it open to do it in the future. You know.
Yeah. But they lose a lot of money if they do that stuff.
They're losing a lot of money. Yeah, they're losing a lot of money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make sense you'd make it exclusive because you would lose all the PlayStation money that people would buy those games. So,
now this is weird. Half hope on Tinder. Swipe right. I'm bold and I wear. All right, thanks for that, bro. Thank you.
Wow,
cheers,
that's weird.
Strange.
Those two
Sam and the gang. We came back and scratched off HH's head. Now he's bald. Oh, that's you, man. No, the guys are weird. The guys are weird.
Good comeback, Sam.
Colonel now, big man, Colonel man. Thank you, man. What about big man, legend. The PSP was so ahead of it. Here's the thing about the PSP. Granted, I never owned one because in my mind, I was like, I already have a PlayStation. Why do I need a handheld version of a PlayStation? So it never really made sense to me. So I'm like, this is just like
out and about.
Hey, have you ever played GTA 4 on the toilet, bro? Bro, PSP was good, bro.
PSP was, let me not talk about the internet browser because that was trouble.
I've never used that. Bro.
So you can play GTA 4 on the PSP,
bro. Yeah, on PSP.
Yes, they have that San Andreas on the PSP before.
While listening to music.
Graphics.
Bro, they were good, bro. They were good.
No, it was good. It was good.
For its time, it was good. It was
good. Could you
then
translate the PSP onto a big screen
chill,
TV like
SplashNet, chill, SplashNet, chill.
Oh, look, I don't even hear that. So no. For me, I think put it this way: I think PSP was definitely ahead of its time, but the Switch came and just revolutionized what handheld gaming can do. I think what Switch did was we want to connect. You see, the handheld experience and the big TV experience are all intertwined, and that's for me mind blowing. But again, just like with the Xbox Live, PSP laid the groundwork for the Switch to say what's up, man. His Sega Dreamcast was objectively the most revolutionary.
But it also
Shenmue was for its time.
Couldn't you make the case for the Genesis? Wasn't that the one with the first spinning disc one? What was that one that Sega made? That was the first one with discs.
It's not the Mega Drive. No, it's not the. Oh, no, it might be the Dreamcast.
I think it might be the Genesis.
The Dreamcast.
Am I tripping?
I think it's Genesis, right?
Yeah, I think Sega Genesis might have been the first one that had disc because before it was all cartridges. So.
No, it's Dreamcast, I think. Because it looks like
was it the Dreamcast?
Is it? Okay.
So here's it. Civilization 4 has the best. Oh, did it? It's won a Grammy. See, I've never played any of the Civilization games, bro.
Yeah,
that's my thing. I've never played any of the Civilization games, but I'm thinking of getting it on the, because I know my friend has it on the Switch and he says that it's amazing. So yeah, I might actually get it on the Switch. Worst game you've played? The trashiest, most breakers game you've ever played?
Superman 64, man. I'll leave it there.
Oh,
actually, yeah.
I haven't played that, so I can't say
that has to be the worst game ever made.
Bro, I downloaded an emulator for it, bro. I downloaded a whole emulator for it, played it, and I just deleted it immediately.
I rented it from Blockbuster as a kid, and I could only rent one game per month. I got home, played it for an hour, and started crying. I wanted
that
my
game
money
was
back.
a brick game, man.
They need to bring out Blockbuster, man.
It was called the Saturn, the Sega Saturn.
What the heck is this game, bro?
This, my friends, is Army Men Strategy Heroes 2. So basically, I'll tell you the story. So basically, me and my brother always used to try to find co-op games for us to play, and he said, "Bro, I've got the best game, man. We can both play. We're both shooting, blah blah." And we're so excited. So he brings it back. And then we start playing it. Do you know that you are constantly shooting? You can't stop shooting. So all you can do is move left and right and direct your bullets to where they want to go. Maybe after like 2 minutes, my brother just pressed stop, put it back in the packet, and returned it, and we didn't speak to each other after the game. So. Yeah,
I mean, the worst game I played, the Watch Dogs 2
was horrible.
No,
I would say the worst game I played, the Watch Dogs 2.
It looks bad.
No, Watch Dogs was bad.
Watch Dogs 2, nah. Watch Dogs 2, the waste of money, man.
The things they promised, they didn't even go through with it.
You see, now that's not. Oh, bro. Now, biggest disappointment.
Oh.
Mass Effect 3. Easily Mass Effect.
I haven't played Mass Effect, so I can't speak.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking for a game that.
For me, my biggest disappointment was Splinter Cell Conviction.
Oh, bro.
That game was good. That was a good series, man. Splinter was I think
I love
Splinter Cell. The first, it was MGS one, but it was that the first.
I didn't like it.
Stealth game.
I'm trying to think.
Or the Tangent, but no. Like Mass Effect.
The Italian job on PlayStation. I agree with you, bro. I don't know who put that comment, but like the original PlayStation, that game was nah.
Yeah, Cyberpunk was a brick game.
Driving
was
Cyberpunk is
a brick game.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's actually
they
good answer, man.
About that Cyberpunk game, and that thing ended up being a massive.
Well, eFootball has to be in there. eFootball. I mean,
eFootball, bro.
eFootball, guys.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's a great game, man.
Yeah, it has to be. I think it has to be eFootball.
No, the graphics are horrible.
No, for me, I think eFootball represents probably the most heartbreaking moments I've had within gaming, because it's like because bro, I stood firm. I was like, man, get your FIFA and so forth. Because basically me and my brother, we were like, we are pro evil. So me and my brother would always get pro evil, play each other, and we were because I was like, no, because there was time when I said, no, FIFA, that's it, I'm done. I am the real football game. Then when I saw eFootball, I was like, oh. And do you know
so
how
bad they had to remove it?
No, Ibs. You know how bad a game is where I now had to buy FIFA, bro. I'm playing pro clubs as therapy for eFootball. It's therapy. So no. I mean,
Devil May Cry 2 as well.
Oh, that's. I mean, no. If football was no.
Far Cry 5 has to be in there as well. Far Cry 5 disappointment.
Hey yo, HH, you need to make some mods, bro, for your chat.
Game, yeah.
I know. I can see. I can not block this. It is what it is, man. Screw them. What's that? Loveface.xyz. So actually, let's talk GTA, man. Let's talk GTA. Man. Let's talk GTA, guys. Look, I think people have alluded to this thing. Because let me start by saying that I love GTA. Because again, let me tell you my GTA story. I remember, so this is in school. I was watching some guys play GTA 2 on PC. And I was like, this game is cool. This game looks really cool. But then I said something very simply that if, as cool as this game is, and it's real cool. If you make this 3D, this could be one of the greatest games ever. I was like, it's amazing. You can go out, do everything. It's a sandbox game. But say, if this game is 3D, boom. And remember, this was when we used to have dial-up internet, so you had to go and buy OPM, official PlayStation magazine, and they had like a preview of the game, and they had a preview of GTA 3, and I was like, bro, if you can go out and do whatever the hell you want. See, Zelda was a big leap, but Zelda was linear. You had to go a path. But this is a game where you can literally do anything you want, however you want, in the way you want. Bro, this is game changing, you know? And then when GTA 3 came out, I was like, bro, like, it was different. Like, the fact of the matter where, because for me, I like games where it gives you freedom to do whatever the hell you want to do. So I'm always about those free games, whether it's Skyrim, Walk, any of those games. So GTA 3 money. Vice City, bro, look what I'm wearing, man. Okay, the 80s, man. That's my thing, man. So Vice City is, it's always a toss between Vice City, Mass Effect 1 and 2, and Skyrim as like my most favorite games. So it's a toss between the two. But Vice City is amazing because 80s. GTA San Andreas. Now look. Here's the thing. Amazing concepts. Superb concepts and everything. And people can say, H, you're being stupid. I just took issue with the content of the video game. You know? And for me, people that say, oh, it's fine. But my thing is that when you just have a black character dropping the N-word and so forth, and it's written by a bunch of white dudes, and you just look at the setting and so forth, I'm like, playing this, experiencing this, it's just something that I can't do. So for me, I was like, just as a personal choice, I was like, no, I can't do. And also, let's keep it real. That character compared to Tommy Vercetti or the guy that I didn't speak in GTA 3, the character was just bro, they just got some rapper to voice him. Then you obviously had GTA 4, which was really good. GTA 4 was really good, and that was a really, really good story. And GTA 4 was a great clip. And like in terms of a story, see, Vice City is Scarface. Like Vice City was literally a carbon copy of Scarface. GTA 3 was like Goodfellas. So GTA 4 was good because it was the most original story out of those other ones. But obviously, San Andreas was obviously Boys in the Hood and everything. So I mean, now come to GTA 5. First of all, okay, why are you controlling three characters? That's my first. Okay, fair enough. So I went to my friend's place. So let me just play this game. And as you're controlling the black character in this, man, first of all, the black character, he's the worst out of all of them. He's the worst character. And again, it's just the psychology of this guy is just some thug. He's literally just some black thug. And what is that written by white guys? So for me, I'm like, nah. Which is why my hope is, Rockstar, I am begging you, don't make it a black character. Just give me a Tommy Vercetti guy, or what I want, make him like a cop. Just make him like a white cop or so. Because for me, it's one thing watching like controlling a thug and so forth. I'm like, nah, I'm good on that. So for me, just make a white character, or just make him like a cropped cop.
No, give us Trevor again. Give us Trevor, the best character. Give us Trevor.
Oh yeah. So Trevor was the one from GTA 5. So my thing is that, what do you think that they could do in GTA 6 to really take things to the next level?
I think logically it's going to be Vice City, because they've done 2 games in Liberty City and San Andreas. They haven't done a recreation of Vice City yet, so I think it's Vice City.
I wouldn't mind going back to Vice City, bro. But my thing that, so if it had to be Vice City, like you can't go back in the 80s. You've got to say Vice City. But my thing,
modern day,
yeah.
But my thing is that, what could they do?
Because the thing is, they did GTA 3 and GTA 4 both in Liberty City, San Andreas.
Me personally, I want them to go. I want them to go to another country.
Hold up, wait. Was GTA 4 in Liberty City?
Yeah.
So they did 2 Liberty City games and 2 San Andreas games. They haven't done 2 Vice City games. Yeah, it was.
GTA 4 was actually underrated, bro.
I'm pretty
War
sure
of
it was.
Liberty City.
GTA 4 was a good. GTA 4 was good, man.
Yeah, it was
GTA
good.
4
It's
Bro,
good
those cheat
story.
codes
Yeah.
on the phone. Come on, man.
I would love to see it in like Tokyo or something, like just a
You
different.
see, for me, I want a
Japan,
different setting.
yeah, Japan.
Like, you see, so for me, it's
The
like
trial.
because again, that's I think it
I
was
want
Rob
Ja-
who
I
said
want
who mentioned
Japan.
because Rob mentioned the getaway, bro. Like London is a
London
pretty
game.
crazy city.
Yeah.
Because thing about London is London. London, you know, I love London. That London is like anti Queen Lizzie. That's why I like it because London is like this
It's
is
crazy.
like the Middle East. This is like Africa. This is like there's so many different pockets of cultures in London. So just like a mishmash of all these different cultures and vibes and
HH,
so forth.
is it like, isn't part of GTA though, like the core of it is the driving aspect of it, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
So if you have a game in Miami, Miami is
Yeah.
a driving city. If you have
Yeah,
a game
true.
that's basically set in Los Angeles is a driving city.
Mm.
Is London really like a place where like you drive, or is that more like,
No,
you know what I mean?
No, you used to
No,
cheat.
basically, like,
people
it's like,
drive.
but my thing is that you had to play the getaway. It's but because
Okay.
it is so condensed, it's a different kind of driving
That's
experience.
what I'm saying. Like if I was Rockstar, like the place they haven't gone really, I don't think, is a place like Dallas or Houston or someplace in Texas where like it's a clear driving place where like you can't exist without a car. You know?
No, but my thing is,
That's
which is why okay,
just
but
just
okay,
quickly. That's why the Liberty City games never quite hit for me because it's basically New York, and New York isn't a driving city like that.
No, but here's my thing on it. It's not Liberty City is unique because driving in a place like a New York or a London is different from driving in a place like a Dallas or LA. Because if you're driving in a place where everything is condensed, there are loads of people, there are trains and things like that, especially when you're now doing missions where your driving has to be a lot tighter because of how tight the roads and everything. It's a different kind of experience that you're having. So my thing is that you always want to try and freshen things up. Hence why I say, because see, I've been to Tokyo. Tokyo is crazy. Tokyo is crazy. Like if you go to Shibuya and so forth, in terms of just visually what it looks like, setting in GTA in Tokyo would be crazy, and you can bring in the Yakuza and all those guys as well. It's been crazy. So
That sounds
I think you
amazing.
need to
Oh,
put
it
it
just,
down.
yo, Agent, just if you have GTA in London, are they gonna have guns, or are you just gonna be like
Knives,
knife
bro. They're
crime,
gonna
or
have
like what's
knives.
going on
Yeah,
here?
nah,
You
that's-
know how
that's
they roll.
that's the issue.
Because
Daniel,
because American culture is totally gun
Daniel.
crazy. Like that's
Daniel.
not necessarily the same in other places. So
No, but Daniel, there is guns in London as well.
I know,
It's
I know,
not predominantly
Yeah,
isn't it?
I
No,
know,
but-
I know people have guns.
No,
I'm just
I-
saying, but
I-
it's not of the culture to just
No,
everybody
I've
has
been
a
in
gun.
all parts of London, so I know from all
Isn't
sides.
isn't that the same for Japan? Because they're not necessarily a gun.
They're not really
culture
crime
as
in
well.
Japan
Yeah,
anyway.
it's
Yeah.
not-
Yeah, but the
but-
Yakuza.
but see,
But
see,
Yakuzas are more like
no, but see,
businessmen.
Daniel
like
makes a very good
they're
point though.
mafia. That's why
See,
they
he
don't-
makes it. See, what is GTA really about? It's
Cars
about
and guns.
how no, not even that. It's about how mad and crazy the game is, and a very quirky, dark sense of humor. So, if we're being real, GTA has to be set in America because everything about GTA, in terms of the comedy, the dialogue, the aesthetic, because GTA is holding a mirror up to how mad America is.
Right.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, it's a
GTA
spoof
is
of,
like
it's a spoof of America.
yeah,
The-
basically, it's
yeah.
like we're bro, Chatterbox. Like if you listen to Chatterbox, that's just them riffing on how crazy America. Because remember, the guys that write GTA are from Scotland, like Rockstar North. They're all Scottish guys.
Yeah.
So for them, they're like, so they're viewing America from the outside in. So GTA was always about, man, look at how crazy America is from an outsider's point of view. In terms of, bro, like when like that advert where they talk about the guns and so forth. So it's this what the guys say like this. Just look at how much you guys obsess about your guns, your gun culture, and everything. So I think it always has to be, and especially post Trump and so forth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It has to be in America because
But
that's
HH,
the part of GTA.
the fact they took this long, I expect them to use the whole world at this point. The fact they took this many years to make the game. Let's have
What
the world
about,
map.
what about a South American country? Like
Yeah, they keep
Mexico?
using
Mexico
the
be
same
crazy.
map.
Mexico be crazy.
The only other two
You know what?
countries I could think that might work are Australia and maybe
Yeah,
South
Australia
Africa.
is massive. So.
What about Mexico,
Australia. Hassan hit a good point. Mexico. And you know what I think they may do is, bro, we're now going to PS5. So I think you can now go to multiple countries and you can now cross the border. So what's going to be, maybe it's going to be like a US-Mexico kind of thing.
They did that with Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, Red Dead can do that. Yeah.
No, but that's.
Wait, are you saying like it takes, for example, like it takes place in like San Diego, and then there's a border, Mexico's right there, and you just you can
you can use Texas. You can use Texas, like I just said.
It takes place in Texas, bro. Perfect.
Yeah, Texas as well. Yeah, that's
because you have Dallas,
Houston, especially with the whole Trump thing.
San Diego, Dallas, Houston, and San Antonio.
Yeah. And
Makes
plus
sense.
the driving mechanic, it fits into it. So
exactly.
it would be Texas, if anything, if we're being honest.
Like that will build into the whole Trump thing, the whole border thing,
rednecks, you know, all of that.
Like that's where it's going to.
And then cartel the Mexico, all that crap, you know.
No, but aside from the location, what new features? Because I'm thinking they have to re-innovate, because there has to be like new features that weren't introduced in private and and past iterations of GTA.
I think
probably stuff like you have to like fuel for your car and stuff. I don't know.
You got to wear a mask as well, you know.
Yeah.
But if they bring in COVID, relax, bro. Don't bring so you can get COVID in GTA. Relax, bro.
That should be dope.
I mean, I think if they can expand the whole plane thing, where you can literally fly between borders and do plane, maybe like plane warfare.
Not to be a Debbie Downer, but they haven't even started working on it yet.
No, yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Whatever they're lying, they must be lying.
Wait. Can I ask whoever knows this? I want to ask a question. Did anyone know that? I think the writer left. I'm not sure. The original
Leslie
writer,
Benji,
and the original DJ as well. The DJ, the guy that did the music, he left as well. So I'm not even sure if this next game is going to be even like live up to the standard.
Yeah, the key people left. The key people left.
And you see, that's why these guys are such dickheads, because I couldn't think of a better word, man. It's too late. Because my thing is, because you got so greedy with this bomb-ass GT Online, this game should have come out some years ago with
5 years ago.
The original creative team. Now, key creative figures have left. How do you know that whether it's good? Because part of why GTA is so good is the humor and everything, and the setting and so forth. So,
this goes to my original point of the modern gaming industry. It's not just GTA. We're talking about all games from all platforms, whether it's PC, Switch, Xbox, and PS5. The whole industry is broken. Like,
microtransactions.
When's the last time? Let me finish. When's the last time we had a complete game that came out? Do you guys know?
Wait.
What do you mean?
So instead of nowadays, games need like updates, like a few months later, like a few improvements and so forth. Like we have Halo Infinite, Cyberpunk. We've had the Pokemon game on Switch, I think. Every game is coming out broken, barring a few indie games. Have you guys noticed that?
Oh yeah, Halo 16 was broken when it came out.
What was that one? That Cyberpunk.
Well.
I mean, a lot of these games got online games, so you got to update the game, like so.
No, but name a game that was complete when it came out. In the last
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Did that come out 3 years ago?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like that's like Red Dead Redemption 2 was a complete game. So.
Horizon.
Keep naming.
Ghost of Tsushima. I got that. That's an amazing game. Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. That's a
that game, bro.
Incredible game.
HH is incredible.
I need to play that game.
I
still need to finish Uncharted 4.
God of War as well. God of War.
Yeah, God of War.
I think you're naming a lot of like single player games though, because I guess like games with multiplayer. I can't think like multiplayer games recently that have come out like just ready off the gate.
Was Spider-Man the latest one?
Isn't it single player though?
Spider-Man. Spider-Man was good. Yeah, Spider-Man was good.
I ain't played that.
This is why I get Japanese games, because they come out fully ready, like no download, like just.
No. I get what. Look, I think there are.
You can't defend. I know loads of people in this Hangout not to question their intelligence, but you guys are protecting the gaming industry, which in all facets.
Wait, how? You said name games, we name it.
Before,
break down each game.
I was going to say, hold up. There are games that are complete, and there are other games that obviously are trying to scam you. Like whether it be FIFA and Ultimate Team, Madden, and so forth, and everything. Yeah, and there are games that rely upon microtransactions and so forth. So yeah, like hence why which is why I love my Switch so much, because Switch, bro, that game is the game. Animal Crossing is Animal Crossing. I love my island. My island is bloody amazing. Like Zelda, bro, I was up like 6 hours trying to build a bomber's boss in freaking Zelda and so forth. My thing is, you just have to, bro. Indie games still exist. So rather than focusing on this bombers AAA games that won't just scum you their titles, bro, look at the Switch or look at indie games. And as Hassan said, Ghost of Tsushima, which I think was one of the games of the year, that was a game where like it's there. There's no transaction in the game. So you just that they are few and far between, because back in the days of PS1, PS2, PS3, there was no internet. So there's no internet. You pay your $60. That's the game, because there's nothing more.
And the game is too small then.
DLCs.
Yeah.
So once you have DLCs, like let's now get some more bang for a buck. So.
This okay. If I can just go on a slight rant, because again, like if you guys remember at the beginning, I haven't had my own system for a couple of years, so now I have the PlayStation 5, and I got the digital edition because I figured, almost a terabyte of storage, that just might be enough. You know what I'm saying, bro?
No, it's not.
Red Dead Redemption is like 120 gigabytes.
Yeah.
NBA 2K is 100.
But Warzone is 100 gigabytes.
Like these guys have so much space and memory. Like back in the day, they fit San Andreas on less than 5 gigabytes of memory. They fit that whole game, 3 different worlds. I know you can get into the textures and all that kind of shit, but the whole game was on less than 5 gigabytes. How can I have a terabyte of storage damn near, and I can't fit 20 games on there?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
Like, why are the games so big?
Yeah, nowadays just to get
external hard drive. So hold up. No, Daniel, another gripe is before I'm ready to play a game. Oh, we need an update. Oh, and we needed to wait for 3,000 years before we give you another update. Hold. I'm ready to play the game freaking now. So and I think the issue now is I just want to just play freaking game, bro. But they just want to add stuff. So it's like, bro,
you basically have to buy an external SSD if you want to fit as many.
And SSD is not cheap as well. They're not cheap.
And they're not cheap. They're not cheap.
SSDs are not cheap.
In my, I guess, naivety, I thought, it's enough space. I'll be good. It's not enough space. And I think is this like a race to figure out who can create the biggest game? Like if GTA 6 might be 500 gigabytes. There's no limit. If you guys are saying they're gonna go all over the world and all this, like I'm gonna have to delete everything on my PlayStation to play this thing.
No, that's so hold up. So basically, like, so you got the digital version, so you always have to.
I didn't get the one with the disc
rather than
because I was stupid. Yeah, I just thought I'll save $100. No, you won't, Daniel.
Oh no! See, that's cheap because for me,
get the one with the disc, guys. Get the one with the disc.
Because see, all my Switch games I have, apart from Zelda and Animal Crossing, are all like digital, and it's more convenient to get games that are digital because I'll have to get the CD, put the CD in.
Exactly.
So I rather get games that are digital. Because I thought that's a terabyte. Oh, that's more than enough to fit like 50,
not if the games are 100 and there's 800 and something gigs, but then like there's system storage, so that's like Sony takes 100 of it off top.
Oh, those
and then you have 7
updates every week.
And then how many games can you fit in 750 gigs? It's not that many if the games are 100 something.
Yeah, like 5-6 games max.
Yeah, I mean
exactly.
Because whenever they bring GTA 6, like that's gonna be at least 400 gigs.
No, but no, that's gonna be it. But I look at the gaming industry, yeah, it's going like similar to like Hollywood. Like if it's AAA games, it's like it's become so stale at the moment.
Exactly.
Like there's no innovative stuff.
And pay to win. And very pay to win as well.
No, it's like Hollywood. Like Hollywood's like that as well.
But you know why? It's because what has happened with gaming is they found like their golden goose, which is microtransactions and the internet. Because for them, back in the day, it's all we're getting from you is that $60 or that's £40, and that's it.
Yeah.
But now they're like, it's £40 plus all those little add-ons. Like, my God, rather than focus on making it a great game, the focus right now is create an amazing online experience and create incentives for guys to keep on spending money. So rather than making a good quality game, make a good quality online experience that is seductive for guys to keep on spending money. Like, what's it called? There was one game, I don't know what it was, where like this kid spent like thousands of her father's money on this game, and I thought like,
I think it's FIFA.
Yeah, it might be FIFA. I think I've seen
it.
FIFA,
FIFA's the most financially destructive game ever.
Yeah, it is.
Listen, I wasted the amount of beats I got for that game.
You know when I know it was crazy? Because Red, see, I would call Red a very
sane guy. Yeah.
If Red said he spent thousands on Ultimate Team, bro.
I've done the same. Bro. I mean, the amount of times I got beat up for using my mom's card, bro. Bro said when you're 13, 14, I know what do you mean one pack. But the money keeps adding up. I get beat up. I stop for a little bit and I go again.
It's an addiction.
Yeah, it's addiction.
It's actually gambling by another name. It's gambling by another name.
And you don't
That's gambling.
You don't get to keep the player for the next game.
Yeah, bro.
It's ridiculous.
What?
You boy, no, for next FIFA, you got to start again. I got to start good. Let me have some packs.
There's no way I'm paying money to get the best team. So I'm going to just play my FIFA seasons and be fine. But
I'll just play for
that month, foot, all that, nah. I can't do it.
It's
but HH, when did GTA 5 come out? 2012, 2013?
2013.
It's a decade. The reason they haven't made or dropped GTA 6, I think it's funny. People are like, yo, they're working on They aren't working on that. They're trying to figure out how much money they can
The funny thing is they released it.
But Daniel, they best be working on that. What the heck? They best be working on that, bro.
Bro, they released GTA 5.
They're not working on it. They're still trying to remaster and just how much money can we squeeze into this old
This is why, like, no. GTA 5, I just think is a perfect example of where the gaming industry is, because what it's about, it's not about creativity. Okay, we're not bringing something new and interesting. It's about it's purely about making money. Because they're like, wait a minute, rather than spend time of brainstorming a new crazy dynamic idea for an GTA, say no, let's just maximize this online thing. And the issue is, now I mean no offense, but gamers are stupid.
Yes.
Like this, because gamers are like zombies, like they're airheads. So all games, for me, I'm not a gamer. I just enjoy certain video game experiences, but I'm not a gamer. Like gamers are guys who just, hence why these guys will, as long as I'm playing the game is good. For me, I want a unique experience. So because for me, gaming is like, I like gaming in terms of the interactive experience. I want a storyline, something dynamic, something new. Like, have you guys played Heavy Rain?
Yes.
No. I think I haven't played it once.
No.
See, it's because I think it came out on the PS3. It's a very unique game. Very unique game.
It came...
Like, and because like you've never played a game like it because it's just so unique, and those are the games I like. But if you're a gamer, you just game for the sake of just gaming. So these guys that play GTA Online, they don't care about another GTA 6. They're like, oh, GTA Online, yeah, I'll keep on playing it because I just want a game.
The main thing is the shot cards as well.
That's why that's why FIFA and Madden and all the sports games have been the same game for the past 5, 6, 7 years.
They don't care about the game.
Bro, we don't need to innovate or improve. Firstly, we have a monopoly on it, so we don't have any competition in that way.
I swear they released Skyrim on like a refrigerator. You can play it on now. Like you can play it on like literally.
You can play it on your Alexa.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Excuse me.
Well, can I ask a question?
EA are
go
crooks,
for EA.
man. EA are crooks.
Yeah. Is GTA 5 the greatest game ever in terms of longevity and peak? Because when I think about it, longevity wise, GTA 5 has been going up from 2013 to 2018.
Well.
And peak.
But my thing is that does Tetris count?
No. No.
That's like 1977.
Yeah, no,
bro, that's like the 1800s. So you want to talk about
Pong? No.
I'm talking post 1080p, guys. I mean, no, pre 1080p.
Now, here's the thing. When was World of Warcraft released?
2004. I was 14 years old. Actually, I might have been 13, and I remember lining up to get it.
No. For me, World of Warcraft, I think I've never seen a phenomenon like World of Warcraft before.
It's an insane.
I've never played it.
So basically,
I think for me, I always watched my friends play. So because for me, the only reason I didn't get World of Warcraft was it was point and click. If that thing was live gameplay, I wouldn't have a life anymore. I'd have to be admitted.
Let me give you the premise, HH. You basically there's two factions, red versus blue, kind of, right? They're called Horde versus the Alliance. There's multiple different races. It's like a medieval setting. You can ride dragons, you can ride beasts, you can slay people, you can be a warrior, a magician, like a whole slew of classes. You can be like a different identity in like a different fantasy universe. It's insane. And they come out with a new expansion every 2 years.
Okay, so it's still going on now. It's still playable now still?
It's still playable now. The latest expansion is called Shadowlands. I personally didn't like it, but it was the most purchased PC game in a month period. Like it was the most purchased game online.
No, bro, like World of Warcraft is...
What, from 04? Jesus,
like,
that is...
And, do you know, and you want to talk money? You want to talk money, Hassan?
So
wait, how
pay
much is it each month online?
Yeah, so basically you buy the base game for $60, then all the expansions, and every expansion is $60, which is every 2 years.
Wow!
And to play the game, you have to pay a monthly fee of $15.
Thank you.
Bro, they are eating, bro. From since 04, they are eating,
they
bro.
are feasting. No, Hassan, think about
They
this.
are living good, man.
Wait, hold up. So $60 for the initial game, all the expansions, and since 2004, millions are paying $15 each month.
Yep.
Jesus.
It's not a poor man's game, man.
I mean, I blame them. Look, they started this new generation of GTA doing this and all that crap. They started it.
No. Hassan, let me be a bit real with you. I'll be real with you. I respect Warcraft more than GTA. Did you know why? Those expansion packs are almost like a new game. So, and also, you can't compare what World of Warcraft is doing as opposed to GTA, because World of Warcraft, their intention was we want to create a virtual world where you live in. So from the onset, it's online. GTA, the core of GTA is a single player experience. Online is just an addition, but why did we love GTA? The unique story and the unique setting of GTA 3, of Vice City, of San Andreas, of GTA 4. World of Warcraft was on the other side. We are from the start. We are online. We are creating a virtual world where you can live here. We're creating a new life for you.
A new expansion is basically a new continent in the world. So you have a whole new continent of multiple different countries and areas to explore, and that's every 2 years.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It's insane. Like I mean, it's insane.
Go on.
I'll tell you how many crooks GTA are, bruv. Do you know what they did? Yeah. The new Dr. Dre heist. Yeah, my friend was playing it, and he's saying to me, the money that you put in for the game, you don't even get that at the end of the heist. So you're paying more for the initial money, and you're not even getting that back at the end.
Bro.
So you just pay. You're going into minus by the time you finish it.
Jesus,
well, I'll delete that game a couple years back. I'll delete GTA.
These guys are crooks.
These guys are they are scammers, man.
Again,
no. But see, here's the thing though. Do we blame Rockstar or do we blame gamers?
Blame the people.
Thank you. You see,
but Rockstar know what they're doing, Hickey. Come on, bro. Like,
no, it's a business at the end of the day.
It's both. It's both.
As much
it's both.
No. It's the audience, because my thing is, if the people said, no, we're not going to buy. You have to now make a new game. The only reason why GTA with this is because the audience is there. Money making is there. If people as a whole just said, no, we're not going to play GTA Online until you release a new game, then to release a new game. Because like, oh, well, there's no money in this whole online thing. No one is playing it. Boom, we have to now make a new game. So the reason why they're doing it is because there's such a fervent community that exists. Sorry, Zeman, I caught you, Zeman.
No, I was just gonna say, man, if you're running a business and you find out that certain fans are willing to replay your game just by small, minute updates, then you're gonna keep on doing it. Because at the end of the day, you're there to make profit, and it feels like what dictates demand is the customers. If the customers keep coming back, they're not gonna change anything.
But see, Zeman, here's the thing, though. Maybe I was naive. But I always thought that people that were in gaming, their main thing was creativity.
No.
So we want to try and be creative. But see, that's my thing. That's my naivety.
It's not. No. The people that are into developing these games and making these games, they're probably inspired to do so, and then they want to put their creativity into it. But at the end of the day, they're not the ones that are usually running the business. It's other people that are involved.
They get working like slaves. A lot of these game developers.
No. Have you seen the type of work conditions that a majority of programmers work in the gaming industry? Bro, they barely get any rest.
No. That's why I don't know. I don't know whether it's some dudes from Activision want to start a union.
Yeah,
so I think it's the first time ever.
Of course. So I
they want
that.
Because they say like, bro, we get no protection whatsoever. And
they have
you
a
know
party
what?
culture.
And you know what the whole crunch thing is, where because you have to make a certain date, they just force you into crunch where you're pretty much working all day because you have to make that release date. So they said no, we have to have and like, bro, how the hell do programmers not have a union? This is one of the biggest industries on the planet. In terms of money making, one of the biggest industries on the planet.
You guys Microsoft spent 68 billion.
But
Daniel, and they don't have unions.
Did you know that a lot of the programmers are hired on a game by game basis? So once the game is over, your contract's over.
Exactly. That's why you need a union so you can work out those details.
You know what? I think, guys, gaming might actually be in terms of entertainment, it probably is the biggest. If you think about how much it is for a game, and now how much guys are either playing for monthly internet thing or World of Warcraft, music and movies ain't generating this kind of income per year.
Yeah.
So I think, sorry, James, talk to me.
You know Jen Taylor, Cortana's voice actor, Cortana.
Oh yeah.
She and the other voice actors had to try to force a union or protest because they don't get paid per sale. They only get a set amount, right? They're told to do the lines in secret, right? And they don't get extra commission for let's say they sell 10 million copies or digital sales, and they don't get not even a penny, right?
Royalties,
royalties. And then on top of that, Activision had this party culture from the head, from the CEO to higher up, which completely ruins the quality of the game because you don't have a good work environment.
Yeah, they were sexually abusing women and
apparently. Allegedly.
No, not allegedly. There's enough evidence.
No.
They did.
I would approve that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was proved
it
happened.
So just going back to the gaming industry, it as a whole, it's completely messed up. Also, big up Daniel Jones in the chat. He made a good point.
No.
Good luck, Daniel.
Here's the thing, HH. If you look at streaming platforms like Netflix, they're even adventuring to the gaming industry because they know that there's a bigger market value there. So they're segmenting themselves to that because the gaming industry, bro, it's bigger than movies. It's interactive.
It's the biggest revenue in terms of revenue in the world.
And it's a consistent revenue compared to a movie you watch one time or a show you watch one time.
I'll let you go. But YouTube literally have a gaming section for guys who release gaming content, and who are the guys that pretty much get the most views? It's gaming guys. So either guys doing gaming or so forth. Those are the guys.
Yeah, look at Twitch.
Gaming. It's not a gaming is big. Sorry, Zima. Back to you, Zima.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say, bro. Even look at Netflix. You know they're going into gaming, right?
Yeah,
They've segmented themselves into gaming.
Yeah, if you go the app, it
you know
says
why
that
though,
Netflix
right?
games.
Because gaming, the thing about gaming that's different from movies and TV, it's a social experience as well. You can meet people. You can meet people online that eventually become your friends. You can talk to them on Discord.
People have gotten married on World of. People have met their wife and husbands in World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Bro,
Even in animal form, bro.
Bro, I met one of my good friends named Logan. He lives in Texas. We met on World of Warcraft in like 2005.
Yeah,
he was in my guild. Like it's crazy how it's a social experience.
You know, I mean, like it's which is why it's sort of like that's what the Wii and Kinect are going to, because what we're going towards is the metaverse. That's the next step. So the ultimate console thing is where you literally are in Liberty City. You can actually plug into Liberty City and you're actually in that world. So all this stuff is just a build-up of like, oh no, put down the console, everything. You put on a device and you are literally in that world.
Have you tried those devices, HH, like a VR headset?
Bro, I need to try, because I think I was watching the Joe Budden podcast and they said that like the metaverse, bro, like you can literally be courtside watching like an NBA game.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, it's crazy. And like that's what's it called? Oculus Rift and so forth. Like, bro, that's going to be the next. And guys, if
that's going to be dangerous, though, man. That's going to be dangerous.
I ain't coming out.
The social consequences behind that.
What are the consequences to this trash world? Leave me in Miami, man. Leave me in Vice City.
Bro, have you seen Saw That Online? Saw That Online. I was watching that a while back. Saw That Online. Basically, we put on a headset.
Yeah.
And you can't come out of the game until it's over. And bro, people are in there for days, bro. And it's crazy, bro.
I mean, guys, not to get too philosophical, but you know how we perceive the world, right? Our eyes tell the brain information, and the brain actually puts the image like and projects it to you. Like you don't actually see things physically with your eyes. You know what I mean? It's a projection that your brain implements. So that's what these games are trying to be as well. They're trying to like have you living in this own reality, in this own universe.
No, and my thing is that everything is all about perception. And for me, because it goes back to the whole like Matrix things, that people are like, bro, I don't really care about whether this is real or fake. I just want to just live in a whole separate world, man, and that's it. You know.
Yeah.
So no, not me, but look, man. I mean, I think that is when I think things will change. We're like, okay, we are now in a completely, totally different world, man.
Bro, the social impact is going to be great, man.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's going to have negative effects as well as some positive effects.
How do you not get nauseous playing it though? Because you put on a headset and you're moving, and like I don't understand.
No, for me, I think that they're going to obviously.
Do you know the movie about the
Avatar?
Yeah, no.
Ready Player One.
The Pixar movie, Wall-E. We are becoming the people who we are becoming
the people in
the space and just sit there, become fat and watch videos. I swear on my life. No way.
Ready Player One is about this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get in this metaverse bullshit. Seriously, no thanks.
That's where we're all going. See, my thing that is like in like which is like Ready Player One. People say, "Oh no, that's bullshit." But in 40, 50 years' time, when this is the norm, and here's the thing: most people's lives are crap. Let's just keep it real. Most people hate their jobs and so forth. If you can plug into a world you can create and live in and so forth, bro, like as long as you can keep it, bro, you'll beat all the time. And you have people who literally be overweight, do nothing, and just there, like you're like, bro.
Some people might die. You're not eat, bro.
Dangerous.
It's not only that. I feel like majority of like business meetings are going to be taking place. Like majority of classes and learning. It's only about a matter of time before that translates into every aspect of society.
But it does happen on
Mark
Metaverse.
Zuckerberg did that. Mark Zuckerberg's doing that.
Yeah,
now
they already did that with Facebook. Yeah,
with the Facebook one, he's literally doing classrooms. He's gonna do meetings, like work meetings.
Yeah, bro, I saw a video like construction companies having a meeting, like a project of a building, and meeting.
So when you say they actually have like a headset and their virtual self is in a virtual world.
in a meeting,
yeah.
in a
They
have
have a
virtual
meeting board
offices as
and
well.
whatnot.
And
Hey,
obviously, they print out the structure and they go look at inside the structure and outside the structure, all of that crap, and all meet up in one area in an actual meeting, which is crazy.
Havo, how old are you? I don't need to know how old you are, but do you remember when PCs became like introduced to the household first? Do you remember that?
By when what?
When PCs became normalized in every household. Do you remember that?
Bro, I can't. Well, that was
Because
probably
That was in that 50s or in that 60s. Oh, right. When they had the
was it?
old PCs up.
No,
yeah, no, but I think maybe it's not maybe like
It was like the
2000.
80s.
no, it was
Was
like
it the
2000,
80s?
When
2001. I guess.
Hassan's completely wrong. But basically, they started off at the workplace and then moved on to like household.
Yes,
So
I think
via sorry.
early 2000s.
Yeah, exactly. And it went from
see that.
workplaces to your household, and that's what the metaverse thing would be. It will start in workplaces and schools, and then move into your household type thing.
Did you
And it
see
won't just
today?
be sorry.
McDonald's, they're gonna they invest in money to go into the metaverse. They're gonna open
Oh
restaurants.
yeah, I saw that. I
I
saw
saw
that.
it today. I literally saw it today.
You can eat a Big Mac virtually or something.
For what?
I don't.
Oh man, look at that.
But,
Let's take some dubs. So, wait, what is Starfield? You need the Xbox to play. Has anyone played Starfield? I've never heard of Starfield.
So
You need the Xbox.
upcoming Bethesda game
What is
that
it?
everyone
What
is
is it about?
excited for.
What is it about?
I don't really. It is a space game and an RPG.
Oh, okay.
No, but did you guys play? Oh gosh, what's it called? That freaking space game where you can go anywhere. Oh, you know that space game where you can go.
No Man's Sky.
Yes.
Destiny.
No Man's Sky. It's coming out
No Man's
on.
Sky.
No, I
I
haven't
never
played
played it on thingy. It's going to be crazy.
It was a disappointment, I heard. But
I know, but look, they'll get it better for Switch. They're better. Digital Rocksteady says you have to play Mortal Kombat 11 on PS5. I created Hostage FC. Screw you, man. this guy gave me the Hostage FC. Kurt Happy Zuma Cat. Oh, hey. HH, have no fear. If you need to capture Sam. Oh my god, guys. Digital said, imagine. No, look, a GTA set in Nigeria, it would be pretty interesting. Like if they wanted to recreate, just based on how mad Lagos is, it would be pretty crazy. It would actually be a pretty crazy game. It would be a pretty crazy game because Lagos is mad. Lagos is mad. So having a GTA in Nigeria would be crazy. Your boy Casey says that GTA is American at its core. UK has zero gun rights or even free speech protection like with the First Amendment. So very weird.
True.
Yeah, but I mean, look, I don't want to get into this whole guns and no guns debates and First Amendment things, so let me not get in there, man. But yeah, like GTA has to be American. The whole point of GTA is about the absurdity and the extremity of American culture. So at its very core, it has to be American. Man. So your boy Bash says, bring GTA to the greater Toronto area.
Relax.
I mean, would it work in Canada? I'm not too sure, bro. I'm not too sure what working in Canada, man. RDZ17 says Ubisoft, yes, are the biggest scammers in the industry. They reuse the same assets to every game with repetitive missions. Now, here's my thing about Ubisoft. Now, I haven't played any of the other games. Assassin's Creed, the first Assassin's Creed, bro, amazing graphics, amazing gameplay. Do you know that you did the same mission again and again and again? And I stopped. Watch Dogs. I said, man, this thing looks so good, blah, blah. Play the game, like, what is this crap? They are the king of scamming you.
Yeah.
Those guys are the king
No,
of
the idea is good, but they just execute.
Execution is
we need
horrible.
another Prince of Persia, man. We need another Prince of Persia.
Casey says, No Man's Sky was the last revolution. So, no, see, I didn't play it on thinking, but when you just hear of what they were trying to do, that is a crazy concept. That is a crazy concept because, see, No Man's Sky was where I wanted Halo to sort of go. And even Mass Effect, where, bro, you're just going to different planets. So you've got like a spaceship and you can just go freaking anywhere and just land in different worlds and so forth, and you can go anywhere you want, and you can just find the crazy things. But that's for me is the key.
What is it? A PS4 game? No Man's Sky.
Yeah, I think it's on PS4. I think it is.
Yeah, I think it was PS4 and Xbox.
Yeah,
I think it was
not
Xbox.
exclusive.
And PC as well.
I'll check it out.
PC, yeah. MC says that longevity and peak, it's League, WoW,
Legends.
KOD, nothing. So okay, what is
League of Legends?
It's a strategy
I
game.
haven't played it.
So basically, HH, you've played Age of Empires, right?
Yeah.
So it's the top-down view, except it's you and 4 other people on your team that are real-life players against 5 other people. So it's like a virtual basketball game, except with medieval characters using magic.
So wait, is it turn-based or real?
No, it's real time. It's real time.
Oh wow! And also, so this is on PC.
It's on PC.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. From Mansour bin Zayed Al Naim says started a game in 2008 with City. Hashtag domination. Hashtag YouTube.
Yeah, well, you have that type of money, bro. You can play in real life, man.
Look, man, let's switch things a little slightly here, man. So guys, if you don't know, today is a slightly big day. You say, well, why is it a big day? Why is it a big day today? I'll show you why it's a big day. Well, sort of because I want to get your guys' thoughts on this, though. I want to get your guys' thoughts on this. Batman. Who thinks this film is going to be a brick film, and who thinks this film is actually going to be good?
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trapped.
I don't really watch Batman, so
I'm trapped.
Wait, Hassan, excuse me, what?
I don't really watch Batman, man. Here's what it is.
Man, you're a hater, man.
I hope it's good. I hope it's good.
Okay, so Z-Man, your thoughts on this new Batman film, man?
Bro, if it's based on the Riddler, it has to be detective based and it has to be story based.
Isn't that what that Brick Nolan promised us for Dark Knight?
Yeah, easy, man. Easy, man. That joke, the Joker. The
Joker. No.
Wow.
Yeah, the Joker and who? That's Bomber's Batman without that trash voice.
Well, yeah. Well, Civil War was kind of ass for Captain
No,
America.
it
I'm not
wasn't.
gonna talk about that. No. Its execution was good. No, the execution was good, but let's be honest, bro. Civil War means more than Captain America. It's like it involves everyone in that universe, and it just feels like it was just geared towards Captain America. They just decided to give it to him, even though it should have been in a maybe in a later phase. But regardless, man, this Batman movie, I feel like this Batman movie. Listen, it has to be story based. You can't be. I know there's going to be action.
I'm a very hockey blast. I mean, got the freak out of here, man. That voice was... No, see, the voice was good in the first movie. In that second movie, that voice was trash. That voice was horrible. It was a disgrace.
I'll admit that, yeah. Yeah, creatively, they took the wrong turn. But
The
I'm telling
Dark
you...
Knight is still the best Batman movie.
Honestly, that's caps. Dark Knight is just...
It's Keaton, man.
That film is ass. That film's ass. Sorry, Z-Man, finish your point.
No, it isn't.
No. Like I'm saying, bro, it has to be story based, man. I get it. It has to include some form of actions and whatnot. I get it. This is a Batman. You're trying to sell it to a larger audience. But at the end of the day, it has to be story driven. If you're including someone like the Riddler, so for me, if it doesn't have that much of a compelling story, and it seems like the action scenes are carrying it. And it'll be disappointing.
I just need you to explain this to me. How can the film be amazing? Look at this outfit. What is this? See, my thing is,
It's just in year 2. He's figuring it all out.
It's at the beginning.
Yeah, no, this is and plus, listen, man, you might feel a certain way just by looking at these clips without context behind them and not really know what the whole movie is gonna be about and how it's gonna end. I just feel like that's what's gonna determine whether or not this is a good movie overall.
But you know what I will say though is, look, from what I've seen, visually it looks very good. From a visual level, like. Because even when you look at those Apes movies, like the second and the third Apes movies, visually those films look quality. So Matt Reeves, like Cloverfield, like did you ever watch Cloverfield?
Yeah.
Bro, that was a crazy movie. That was a crazy movie, and he did a Cloverfield. So visually, it looks good. And one thing I hate about the Nolan series, the fighting was awful. At least the fighting here looks, the guy's actually fighting.
You know what I like?
You
know what I like? I like the creative route they went with the Riddler. I don't want him wearing the whole suit, looking goofy. That's one thing I give him credit
no way that
for.
he would wear the whole suit,
bro.
No
I thought for a moment he's gonna go that route, and I was about to be like, I don't know how you're gonna execute it.
Like Jim Carrey.
Do you remember Jim Carrey?
Yeah, Riddler. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
That guy was. It was, bro. That's what. See, Batman Forever is a guilty pleasure of mine. It's not great.
Oh, I watch it. Guilty pleasure. It's the best.
Oh no! It's bro,
totally camp.
Oh, was it hilarious? No, but see, here's my thing though. My thing with the Nolan movies was you have to choose what you want to do. Either you want to be a superhero movie or you want to be a real grounded movie, and it wasn't decided on what it wanted it to be. If this film said this is R-rated, I'd be like, oh, bam. There's only so much you can do with PG-13. Because the film I'm looking at is, this is like 7. This is like, okay, real. But how much can you really push things for a PG-13? How edgy can it be? Because what I think we need is a truly real, edgy Batman, which we hinted at in Begins. Dark Knight, we didn't get that.
They can do that though. I mean, if you see how much money Joker made, like you shouldn't be scared of making R-rated movies. Like
and that's my thing. This is where we found out if DC really found their ground instead of making this universe surrounded, just trying to copy and paste Marvel. Instead of doing that, them having solo films like the Joker. If this succeeds, that's another successful. And I just feel like at that point, that's when that's your route. You tell great stories. You don't try to compete with them by trying to be a franchise like them. You base it upon just telling great stories, and I feel like that's something DC should go in terms of competing with Marvel. But Marvel, it's more kid friendly. Let's just put it that way. It's more kid friendly.
I will always be a DC guy, man. I'll always be a DC guy. I'm always a DC guy. So just give me good movies. I don't care about this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This whole universe thing, it doesn't necessarily have to be. So yeah, that's what I would say.
Would your biggest fear be?
Wait.
Yeah, mute his mic.
Yeah, mute his mic.
Whoa, Mythos, goddamn. Yeah, your mic is being crazy, Mythos, man.
Okay.
Change the way saying.
Is your biggest fear that this could be like Dark Knight in the sense that Batman's not the main guy?
No. Batman's the main guy here.
But what if, is that the Catwoman that's with it?
Yeah.
But what if she takes the limelight?
No, you can definitely tell that Batman. Do you know what the issue is? It's always the second film. So you look at Batman Returns, it felt more like Penguin and Catwoman. Dark Knight, bro, Joker took over that entire movie. Like Batman was not in that movie. Although I prefer Batman Returns to Dark Knight for sure. I see. Catwoman for me. You can't beat Michelle Pfeiffer, man. Like that for me was just an iconic performance. And look, I'm sure Zoe Kravitz will do her thing, but what Michelle Pfeiffer did was just because it was so specific and it was so unique. I was like, because Anne Hathaway was a horrible Catwoman in Rises. She was trash. So, but you know what I think? I think that they're trying to make it more like the comics. Like if you've read Batman Year One. They're going for that Catwoman from Batman Year One,
but if you've seen the story, Matt Reeves just talk about they're going for a more detective feel, like LA. He literally described it like LA Noir, the game. If you,
like the movie 7.
Yeah, like.
By the way, the Requin Fatwa deserved to be in that box.
Yeah.
Oh no, easy. No, because people haven't seen. So don't spoil it. But Ibs. Here's my thing though is remember before Dark Knight, Nolan said that he's gonna be a detective, he's gonna do detective stuff and everything. He was a detective for one scene, and it made no sense. Remember when he shot that bullet into that whole thing? I was like, okay, wait a minute, what did he do? It made no freaking sense. So I think that hopefully, because we've never had a film where Batman is a detective, where he's fully detective for the majority of the thing, and he's really trying to break down stuff. Like, he's only been a detective for like one scene. So I think the whole idea of having him paired with Gordon and they're going into labs, okay, he's now trying to figure out stuff and use brain to figure out stuff. And I think which is why the Riddler makes so much sense for a kind of a villain, because I think the Riddler, he makes more sense for doing something like this as opposed to whether you're using like a joke and so forth. But look, see, here's my thing.
Riddler sets it up though. The villain, he sets it up like you. If Riddler gives out different riddles, that sets up the detective aspect of Batman.
It's the perfect setup.
And that's the thing. The ending portion where it's like everything starts to click. That has to pay off massively in order for this to be a successful Riddler and Batman movie. So they're gonna have to work around it. That's what I said, bro. Even if it has incredible action, this is the best action we've seen from Batman, and it doesn't have a great story, I'm sorry, it didn't deliver.
The story, no, for me, story is key. Like, you have to have a compelling story, which is my issue with the Dark Knight, is the story just felt convoluted, because I was like, okay, like there's so many things happening. And by the time it came to the end, I didn't really tell, okay, what he said. Bro, in Rises, he nuked himself. Wait, bro, you nuked yourself, bro. Like, the whole screen was freaking white. So I was like, how do you survive a freaking nuke? So, I mean, like, here's the thing, though. After finishing that piece of trash Boba Fett series, I'm done with Star Wars, man. Star Wars is trash, bro. Like, let me be
fire Kathleen Kennedy immediately.
No. Just shout Lucas, man. Just get him back.
It's the worst. The first movie was good. Then the second movie, new director who wanted to do something else, and then everyone came back and have to put 2 movies in 1 movie. Why? They didn't just plan out what they want to do in first place.
Because of money.
It's just a mess.
Yeah, because of greed. Because see, the issue is
should be fired for that.
Oh, no. Like, that sequel thing, as Samasi just said, is like you have one guy who's making a film one way. Another guy says, I don't really like how it's going. I wouldn't go a totally other way. So Force Awakens and Last Jedi, they are completely different, and Rise of Brickwork or whatever it is now tries to go another way. So what you have is just a complete mess. Because the thing with Star Wars now is, blame George Lucas all he wants. He was the creator. And when you have one creative vision, you have something that makes sense, like James Cameron and Terminator, one creative vision. Once you give it to a company and a committee and so forth, it now becomes like a business product, and the art is taken away. So now, what you're now seeing from Star Wars is, like, Star Wars are now nostalgia merchants. They're nostalgia merchants now.
Yeah,
remember this? Remember? I'm like, bro, how many times must you? Bro, I just saw the Jurassic Park trailer. Why are you bringing back the dudes from the first film? It's like, oh man, nostalgia. Bro,
by the way, justice for John Boyega, fucking Disney.
No.
Why did you just make him a Jedi?
I thought he was gonna be a
Jedi. They made him a janitor. They made that guy a freaking. They gave him a lightsaber on the poster, and they made my guy a janitor. Do you know how messed?
Yeah, he was a side piece in the whole film.
This guy was really like a side piece, man.
Yeah, he's a side piece.
They did not care about him one bit, man.
No. It was actually. See, have any of you guys seen the new Halo series, the trailer?
Well, for a show. Are they doing a show version?
A live action show?
Yeah.
Oh
like live action.
Bro.
See, let me talk briefly about Halo. Because they wanted to make a film of Halo.
No.
And this was way back. And I think Peter Jackson was thinking of doing it. Then I think it was supposed to be Neil Blomkamp, the guy that did District 9. But it didn't get off the ground. Bro, Halo is... Do you know, if you make a Halo movie proper, bro, that's an amazing franchise. Based on just how deep the world is. What you now have with this TV show is some diluted trash. It's diluted trash. I mean, what the heck is this? So
Wait,
Yeah, they tried doing a Halo 4.
which company's doing it? Do you know the
Paramount?
Yeah, it's
Oh
on
my
Paramount
god!
Plus.
It's gonna be basic, bro. Like
Bro,
Paramount.
very basic.
Yeah,
Very, very
I
basic.
don't rate their shows at all.
No, see, for me, I think that look, Batman, I think it's very key because the thing this is the reality. Okay, let's talk real. Okay, let's get to the bits of this whole stuff. The MCU is it's finished. Let's keep it real. MCU is done because
it's done.
the issue is this is what guys don't
What about
understand about
Captain
MCU.
Marvel, HH?
Oh,
Z-Man,
best
meet your
movie.
mic.
What
Shang-Chi
about
was
Captain
great. The action
Iron
was
Man 3.
great.
Captain
That's a
Marvel.
red card.
Release is
Has to be a
coming.
red card.
HH, what about Falcon, man? What about
That's
the
a
new
warning.
Captain America?
Yeah, that's my Captain America, bro. Representation.
No,
counts.
Green Lantern. Green Lantern.
I'll tell you right now. You know how it's suppress your fellow black man and everything. I will never in my life call that clown Captain America. Falcon is a side piece, sideshow, sidekick bomb. I'm see, here's my thing for me. I'm
Black
real.
Power, H. Black Power.
No. See, I'm real with you. I roll. Give me Blade, give me Spawn,
Mm.
give me Bishop, give me Storm. I roll them. Do you know War Machine is using Iron Man's Mark II outfit?
Yeah, that's the
It's the hand-me-downs.
biggest.
War Machine is using
The
Iron
War
Man.
Machine from
Iron Man 2.
Capcom versus Marvel, the game. War Machine, that dude.
HH,
No,
you notice that
the clown
No,
from the black
Iron Man's
on
sidekick.
Cheeto.
Iron Man's greasy.
Brody, don't you?
HH, why
Iron
is
Man's
Falcon the sidekick? And why is War Machine side? It's like they just use the black character as a sidekick.
If we know, this is
You know how it is, man.
See, my thing though is I know what they're trying to do. Like, it's Black Lives Matter, black thing that we're gonna pull. I'm sorry. Because my phone ringtone is the Captain America theme tune. That's my phone ringtone. Bro, I don't play with that. Cap is my guy.
Oh,
And that's
snap.
what, guys. Once Cap and Iron Man went down, because those were your cornerstones.
Yeah.
Like Iron Man and Cap, these were like your cornerstones and do you know why? Downey Jr. is a very good actor. And Chris Evans, that's just dream casting.
Yeah.
So you struck gold with those two.
But you know what they were trying to do? They were trying to appease the people. And that's the problem.
Sorry, Shag away saying.
Yeah, I was saying like they're trying to. This is the problem of like modern media and modern shows, and the difference between the shit from the 1990s, the shows from the 1990s, the movies, early to 2000s, and the stuff that is now made for Gen Z. Basically, it's how can we appease the masses. Oh, racial stuff. LGBTQ stuff. Let's add this stuff.
Yeah,
Let's add that stuff.
Make him
It's
gay.
like, can you focus on the story, please? Just do that. You do that, everything is good.
And this is the issue, and that's my issue with Star Wars. Let me talk to you about that piece of trash, Boba Fett. You know what these clowns did? They are looking at social media. So after 4 horrible episodes where you've taken one of the most ruthless bounty hunters, who is known to be a mysterious guy, you're trying to make him a nice guy who wants to now rule in a respectable manner. So you pretty much neutered him and made him a baby. These guys looked at social media and looked about how disappointing it was, and they just shoved the Mandalorian and that dumbass Baby Yoda into this. So I say, wait a minute. How does it become a Mandalorian Baby Yoda episode? And you know what, bro? Do you know how many toys is sold of Baby Yoda at Christmas? Star Wars is now
it's a meme,
toy making thing.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not even original. Like, what a Baby Yoda? It's not even original.
It's a Baby Yoda. That's what it's a baby version of Yoda. So my thing is that you can sell that to kids and grown-ups who are like, oh, how cute! I'm gonna buy it. It's sick. It makes me sick.
I'm canceling my Disney Plus, man. That's the worst streaming service, man.
No. You see, I was lucky because I was about to resubscribe Disney Plus to watch Boba Fett, but for some reason I didn't. bro. If I'd subscribed, I'd have demanded my money back.
ASAP. ASAP.
Can watch it
I quit
for free.
Well,
The
no, but see,
internet knows.
oh wait, no, but see, I quit Mandalorian because of that trash ending. I'm like, why is the Mandalorian crying, taking off his helmet? Because he met Baby Yoda. I mean, guys, what is this trash?
No, HH.
God.
Our last hope in franchise is doomed. Like that's our last hope in franchise because that's the only one that has consistent like storytelling that's not trying to replicate itself and that seems to be original. Like all franchises just seem to like this whole Star Wars, Disney Plus trying to sell Star Wars. That like, listen, man, Daredevil was good. Why not just use it? But then again, Daredevil was more it was just more geared towards.
It was dark. It was very dark.
Yeah,
And that's the issue. It's like, look at how good Daredevil was, because, and when you look at Daredevil, it has to be R-rated because this is in New York, and when you look at the Daredevil coming and so forth, it's going to be violent. And here's the key thing: you have to choose. If you're making a non-R-rated Batman, then it needs to be fantastical like Tim Burton. If you want to make Batman real, it has to be R-rated. It has to be. So you can't have it. So it's this whole thing of like trying to be, because you know what PG-13 is? We need to get kids because we want to maximize it because it's Batman.
Yeah.
But my thing is, bro, Joker made $1 billion being R-rated.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if your film, bro, it's freaking Batman. If Joker R-rated can make $1 billion, if you make a quality R-rated Batman movie, of course it's going to make him $1 billion. Because kids will stick to watch it. Bro,
exactly.
I watched Starship Troopers as a kid. Me and my friend were not allowed to watch Starship Troopers, but we stuck it and we watched it. I was bloody crazy because I was like, what the hell is this? But yeah. So my thing though is, I don't see the reason why we can never get an R-rated Batman is because of greed. Boba Fett should kill. Boba Fett should be a violent guy who kills. But you can't do it because it's freaking Disney.
He should be violent, ruthless, and
no,
cold.
but
he's a
you know what they did in Captain America? HH. You remember that scene in Captain Falcon and Captain America? Yeah, that fake Captain America was trying to kill. I forgot the name of the character. He tried to kill someone, and there was blood shown, but they put the camera away.
Oh,
they didn't want to show the blood.
Ibs. I don't know how to say this to you. Okay, Ibs. Okay, maybe I think you think I'm lying here. Let me just say this to you, but wait, because I don't care what anyone says. This sidekick bomb is not. I mean, guys, guys, you want me to follow this dude? Wait, let me show this to you, man. Guys, that dude on the left. You want me to root for that guy on the left?
This guy looks like a nerd going dressing up for school, bro.
Look at this clown.
The backpack.
I mean, he looks stupid. He looks
with the glasses and everything.
No, guys. I mean, guys, come on, man.
Guys, he does look stupid.
Guys, come on, man. I mean, come on.
Oh no! What is this? What is this? Is this his suit?
Give me a break.
Is this his suit in the show?
Yes.
Talk about overkill.
That should be fired.
No. Talk about overkill, bro. What is this?
You know what kind of suit is this?
You know what should actually happen?
That's a racial-based suit, man. This is they're trying so hard, bro.
It's like half Captain America, half Falcon suit.
No, guys, no cap, man. This might be one of the best suits I've ever seen in a movie. This was an amazing suit.
Yes.
Yeah, he's in the army.
Because you see, when I first saw it, I was like, I remember when I first saw it, I was like, this looks garbage. I was like, well, what kind of crap is this? Then when you actually saw it moving, I was like, this thing is bloody amazing. And do you know what the funny thing is? The director of this movie is Joe Johnston. And he's the guy who created Boba Fett.
Oh.
Yep. Joe Johnston. Yeah. Because he used to work for Lucas during return, and Lucas said, "Yo, I needed to create a bounty hunter and everything," and he created Boba Fett from scratch. So,
wait, can I ask you? Is this picture from the movie against that one dude, his friend?
no. This is Captain America 1.
Oh, okay.
The first film. So,
Wait,
underrated.
I mean, this.
Yo,
it's nothing compared to Doomsday.
That's like my top 5 favorite comic book movies. Captain America 1. Now that movie is tier 1.
Would you say that it's about time that superhero movies are removed from the cycle? Because before in the 80s, I think there was like detective movies, or
yeah, in the 70s it was westerns.
Yeah, westerns, and in the 2000s and 2010s we've had superhero movies, and it's oversaturated. I can't name at least 3 good ones, and I know a few.
Yeah, the problem is there's a huge market for it, and every generation now all they're doing is
after what Spider-Man did, man. It ain't going away.
Yeah. I'll say Justice League needs to stop, or DC needs to stop.
By the way, Batman vs Superman was the best movie experience I ever had.
Wait, which Batman movie?
What movie?
Batman vs Superman.
Yo, that was...
Spoiler alert.
Are you joking? Is it sarcasm?
Yeah.
Is it sarcasm?
No, seriously, the worst.
Wait, Master, did you do 5 lines of cocaine and speed on something? Batman v what?
No, but
wait. What's your reasoning? What's your reasoning? What's your reasoning now?
Why that trash movie was the best experience? Why?
Because the reason Batman didn't kill Superman is because they have the same name as their mother. Come on, man. Come on, man.
What?
That's some bullshit.
If I was in the right room, I'd have gotten a shotgun and I said, if you put that trash, Martha, and also
bro.
No,
the way DC rushed Superman pisses me off.
About
I was done.
How the hell can some rich dude in a bat outfit beat a guy who's pretty much a god?
Prep time.
Oh my god, yeah, Batman with prep time. So it's an argument, bro.
Kryptonite.
Yeah, but
bro. If you have a shotgun, you're going to special effects, bro. What they did to Doomsday, what they did.
Yeah, that CGI was trash.
What they did to Superman was also mad with the beard.
You mean the first movie? Oh yeah, this. Oh my god.
Wait, sorry, so did you say BVS was your worst experience?
I think he's being sarcastic. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said it was your best. I thought you said. Oh, so you said it was your worst experience, BVS.
Yes, I said the worst.
Sorry.
I think he said best, but he was being sarcastic. He's like, my favorite was my mother. What he said, Martha.
No. BVS was like now. Okay, worst superhero movie I've seen recently, guys. I'll be real with you, bro.
Joker.
No. The movie that's pissed me off the most, as in that I took as a personal insult, was Dark Knight Rises.
What? What is
Dark
it?
Knight Rises.
What? Wait, what? What'd you say?
Wait, I didn't.
Sounds like you say Hazard. Wait, what'd you say?
Dark Knight Rises. I didn't stutter.
Oh yeah. Wait,
the third movie.
Wait, I think that was worse than BVS.
More than BVS and Man of Steel.
Yeah, Man of Steel was garbage.
Here's the thing. See, BVS. It was so bad. It was just a joke. A film that I felt where it was like a personal insult. Guys, do you know that this clown Nolan? Did you know he was Batman for maybe 3 years? Think about it. Think about the channel of Begins to Rise. This clown was Batman for 3 years and he quit. Do you know how much of a trash bomb you must be?
No.
Where you're Batman for 3 years and then will retire and what a loser.
What do you mean?
Tom Hardy was good. Tom Hardy,
It wasn't 3 years
always
though.
delivers.
No, it was an interesting. No, Tom
It's
Hardy.
like-
It was an interesting performance by Ben. It was interesting.
But it wasn't 3 years. It was 3 movies, but it was a span of from 2005 to 2012, and basically 2005 was when the movie came out. So they started around 2004. So it's about 8 years in total that he committed to the role.
But within the timeline of the movie, not in real life. The timeline of
3
the
movies,
movie.
yeah, 3 movies, yeah, 3 movies.
Yes, so within the movies world, he was maybe bound for maybe about 3 years.
Yeah, but HH, you can't forget Green
Oh
Lantern.
yeah,
Green Lantern.
Was a brilliant film, man.
I watched
What
the
about
trailer for Green Lantern and I was like,
Or that
what is the
Wolverine
trash?
one where he's
Yeah, Wolverine one in
Fantastic Force.
Z-Man, you're talking about the one in Japan, isn't it? That's a great film, man.
No,
Oh,
not the
You
one
mean
in
the
Japan.
first? You mean the first?
The first one, yeah. The
No,
first
D-Man,
Wolverine
D-Man, you
one.
mean the first Wolverine movie?
Yeah, the one where
I
you can see
don't
the
know why that
strings when
gets
he's
hate. I recently watched it a couple years ago, and it's
the
really
Orioles?
good. I liked it.
How do you mess up the graphics where you could see the strings pulling him, bro? That's like that's the
Really?
biggest blender you could have. Yeah.
I was watching it in low quality, probably.
Okay, look, I think people have mentioned this movie, and now let me talk about this movie. People have mentioned this. Let me talk about this movie. Let me just bring this up now. Because people talk a lot about this movie.
Yeah.
Best
I forgot
here's the
about
thing.
this. I forgot about this.
Best
No,
Marvel
here's the thing.
movie.
Easy.
It's good. It's really good.
Okay, let me
Easy.
land. Let me land.
No, HH, don't tell me you have a. Oh no.
Let me just.
This guy's a hater, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He's always looking for controversy.
All right, go ahead.
Let me land.
Devil's advocate.
Moving on, the movie is easily in recent years one of the best comic book movies. Easily in recent years, but here's the thing.
Didn't like the girl like that.
Relax.
Yo, sis, smash that.
Oh
Now,
my God.
my thing is this: that guys, what is the key?
Oh my God, that shortness! Come on, bro, that shortness.
Wait,
argument.
hold on. Wait, what do you mean?
The key attributes of Wolverine is the guy is short, and this isn't like no, it's a big deal. It is a massive big deal about how short he is. It is part of the character's aesthetic.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh wow.
Oh no. Like my thing. Okay, look. Let me
Watch
show you this.
the 90s TV show. He's really short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a complex.
And in the comics,
see,
my thing is that
he's like 5'7" or something like that.
bro, yeah, like the guy is like 5'6", 5'7". So, and my thing about it is that it's a
hero
major
to the short man.
character because it is vital because he always faces guys that are bigger than him and people underestimate him because of his size, and he has short man syndrome. You know, short guys always have this kind of chip on the shoulder and everything. So my thing is that Hugh Jackman is a great actor.
Yes,
so
yes.
Hugh Jackman is a very because have you guys seen Prestige?
Yeah, that film is.
No, I haven't. I wanted to see
him and Christian Bale. Yeah, him and Christian
Oh,
Bale.
I didn't see. Spoiler alerts for the ending. Didn't
Wait,
see
no,
that
no,
coming. I didn't say anything. I said I didn't see it coming.
Bro, like it's a massive end. Don't do anything.
Is a spoiler done?
Here's my thing. As good as this film is, as edgy as this film is, first of all, that little girl pisses me off. I'm sorry, that little girl pisses me off.
Really? I knew you were gonna go there. I knew you were gonna go there.
Annoying. So yeah, she really annoyed me.
Slovakian little girl.
It doesn't matter how well Hugh Jackman acts. My thing is, the guy is too damn tall. He's too damn tall.
I think you're being kind of.
Can you class this as a Wolverine film? In general, though, as a film, it wasn't really.
No. Okay, if you put all of that aside,
wait,
I didn't like you to see the last 50 minutes. I didn't think was good, but 2/3, it was good.
Wait, why? Why the last? Why the last 15?
R-rated. Yeah, this was R-rated, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. It was.
Yes. And that's my thing though is if if you make there's certain films that now imagine if this film was PG-13, would it have the same effect?
No.
Not entirely.
Yeah.
Because those violent scenes were needed for the kind of story that you're telling. Which is why when we now come into something like a Batman film and so on, people say, "Oh no, all that matters is the story. You don't need a high rating." You kind of do, because if I'm making a piece of art and I want to get a point across something, I need to show that if the city is edgy, I need to show blood. I need to show violence. I need to show some sex and sort of. And PG-13, you can't show any blood. You can't. You can only hint at it. So, and if you see something that has blood, it's going to affect you. Like those scenes in Logan, if they were brought down from PG-13, it would have the same impact.
Yeah, but you got to understand the number one incentive for for people who make movies is basically return on investment. So basically, the whole reason of making a PG-13 is increasing the market, increasing the amount of people that watch it. And so, yeah, sometimes it can come at the cost of the quality, but a lot of times it's like if people are going to watch it regardless, and it hits that threshold at without showing blood and stuff like that, I guess they can care less, to be honest with you. You know Hollywood. You know Hollywood.
That would work, but Joker made $1 billion, so
exactly. Yes, the acting, of course. Yes, the story without blood. That's what it is. Even though it's implied that he's it's all implied, but they do a very well job at
No, that's facts.
And see, here's my issue here with the Batman movie, because this is a great comment. If you're making a film about a serial killer in the vein of the Zodiac, how seriously can he take his threat if it's PG-13? If you've seen Seven, the reason why you are so scared of John Doe is because you're seeing the kind of stuff that he's doing, and like, man, this is a psychopath. So you are scared of this John Doe guy because you're seeing the kinds of crimes he's committing fully graphically. So like, bro, this guy is dangerous. So you're fearful of what this guy is when they eventually meet him. So my thing is that once it puts PG-13, and my issue is, why can't it be R-rated? Again, it goes down to greed. Because the studios are so afraid that they will lose out on all the money that they can get from the kids. Because PG-13 means that a 7-year-old can watch it as long as they are accompanied by a parent. So again, it's fun. But my thing though is, if you truly want to make it simple, okay, we want to make a Batman movie that's really adult, R-rated. Because if they just said this film is R-rated, like Logan was, like Deadpool was. Like, bro, imagine Deadpool PG-13. It's not the same film.
Nah.
Yeah.
They were originally trying to do that.
But Dune was PG-13.
What? Did you say Doom or Dune?
Dune, the movie that just came out recently.
Yeah, it was PG-13, but Dune isn't really a violent kind of a pop-up. It's more of a sci-fi. It's like a sci-fi fantasy epic.
No, it's like
more,
in the first
philosophy.
And in the first part they were trying to introduce the world, and that's what it revered around. So they didn't necessarily need R-rated in order to make it compelling. It was just about selling the world to everyone else and and just introducing characters. So that's what it revolved around.
Have you have you watched a movie called Dunkirk?
Oh yeah,
that Christian
movie.
No, the one where it's about the war. It's like it's like it's like World War One.
Yeah, not yet. No.
Very, very. Please, Dunkirk in 1917, one of the best war movies. Like cinematography level. Just on
1917 was quality.
No, I'm saying it's equivalent to Dunkirk. That's what I'm saying. So I would highly recommend you watch it.
Well, it's a solid
watch
movie, man.
Peaky Blinders also.
Actually, yeah, that's a good. That's even a good segue now. Because let's end with TV, man. Let's end with TV. What's everyone watching, man?
Succession.
You already know, bro. You already know.
I just finished Ozark.
Ozark.
I haven't finished it yet. Wait, hold on, chill. I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, Ozark is probably
Zivan,
one of the
that
best
shit is
written
crack, man.
series as of right now, bro. Okay, that's just the way, because it revolves around money laundering. That's what it all revolves around. So
Actually, who is watching this Euphoria? Everyone is
No,
saying
I'm
Euphoria.
yeah,
Euphoria.
I'm
Do I
not
look like a
watching
Is
it.
it
chick?
really that good?
Season
Do I
2
look like a
is
chick?
fucking trash.
Vilton,
No,
we
but
know
what's
why
I'm
the
you're
talking
sorry,
watching.
about
bro. I
Zendaya?
don't.
What are they talking about?
I've heard a lot of good
Season
takes
1
on
is good.
Euphoria. It's about like youngsters like taking drugs and like the modern basically Gen Z youngsters and how they are right now and stuff like that. Like a nice
They
little
keep
window into
talking
their
about
life.
Zendaya
Yeah,
this
but
week.
why do I want to
Zendaya, she
watch
did
what a
something.
bunch of
No,
6-year-olds are doing?
no. I'm gonna tell you why Vilton's watching it.
6-year-old,
He's
not
watching
high
it for a
schoolers.
different reason. Let's just put it that way. He's watching for a different reason. Let's just put it that way.
No,
Because
chill. Not
I
everybody's
don't,
watching it for that reason,
No,
man.
okay.
No, not
Now,
everybody's watching it for that reason.
let me
Though.
be real with you
Wow.
right now, guys. Attack on Titan makes
Whoa,
no
chill.
sense.
What? I've not
Attack
finished.
on Titan makes no sense. I've tried it, bro.
It's
It's easy, easy. We have to
complicated.
tread lightly. We have to tread lightly.
Where's the wet?
I have not
There's
finished
no
it.
wet through line. That's it's so complicated.
No. I'm telling
For
you,
me,
bro.
I have no idea what the hell is happening in that. See, but here's my thing though: is
Just wait for the
what I
dub, man. Like
appreciate
me.
with see what I appreciate with for me, I think Pixar is trash. Like, bro, that's bum ass. What's it? Buzz Lightyear. Man, it's the same crap every single thing that like. So I hate Pixar.
Yeah.
Thing with anime is that at least the anime take big swings. Sometimes they swing and totally miss. Sometimes it's like a huge like, bro, Demon Slayer. I wish
Demon
I could
Slayer's
get
money. Oh my god.
no. I wish I could get the Crystal Demon Slayer and like bang them over their head with this lens. Because my thing is, that's first episode. Amazing. Superb. Like the animation, the graphics, the look. Then they bring that extremely annoying character who can shock the heck up and just ruins the whole series. I was like, guys, what are you doing? And that's what anime could do. Sometimes they could have an amazing idea and so forth, but they can just go mad and just ruin the whole thing, man. So
no, but season 2 of Demon Slayer is going crazy. It's crazy right now.
Oh, is there seasons? Oh yeah, because season 1 is on Netflix. So there's a season. Look, recommend me an anime to watch, a quality anime to watch.
Z-Man's Avatar. Z-Man's Avatar.
Do you like a slow burn? Do you like a slow burn with really well built characters?
I think he does. I think he does.
That have antagonists, protagonists that are like every single time they're in the scene, they just steal the scene. That's the type of character they are.
It's just, bro. Please, bro. You have to watch Euphoria, bro. You have to,
Vilton, no.
bro.
Oh my god, this guy.
Give me a good argument. Give me a compelling argument why I should spend my precious time to watch Euphoria with Zen.
You are an acting merchant, right?
Because Diaz in it.
Wait, hold on.
There's Sydney Cassie, Stormy Reed, bro. 10 out of 10, bro. They're goated in the show, bro. If you know who Zendaya was, you actually believe her character is like that in real life. The show is goated. There's a reason why every Sunday it's always #1 trending on Twitter. There's a reason. But it's just the only things though, when you watch it, there's a lot of dicks. You're gonna see a
lot of them. Yeah, I've heard a lot of swinging.
You get both for the chicks. What do you watch it for, man? You're gonna see girls.
Wait, hold on. Wait. What did he just say? A lot of what?
There's a lot of what?
There's a lot of swinging falalas, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of ropes.
What?
There's a lot of
ropes. There's a lot of branches swinging.
You're gonna see a lot of guys just walk naked, like you're not even there. Like you're gonna see that a lot.
Oh, but Vilton, why though?
Just skip it.
No, I'm telling you, just watch it, bro.
Rated R, rated R. They take that to a different level.
Especially if you're from the drug, like people that have been abused. I recommend everybody to watch it. Like people actually go through shit like that. Like I'm telling you, it's a good show, bro. Like you should watch it. You definitely
watch Peacemaker.
Oh, Peacemaker!
Oh yes, I've seen the first episode.
By the way, did you know the dude who plays Vigilante was in Harry Potter?
John Cena?
Yes, he played the one dude who was flirting with Hermione.
Oh really?
I think with Harry Potter, I've read the books, but I only watched the first film because I didn't.
Watch the movies; they're great.
Oh wow!
No, but you know what?
Have you watched Death Note?
Bro, guys, Peacemaker has probably one of the best intros to any
Oh my
show.
god, yeah, the dance.
That intro is amazing.
Have you watched Death Note by any chance?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I've seen Death Note.
Okay.
Wait, HH, can you quickly summarize your genre?
The movie.
The genre that you like?
That's insane.
It's in the live action or anime?
No.
Anime.
HH. In terms of upcoming animes that are going to be popping off real soon, as soon as they air. One of them is Chainsaw Man. You know, the AV right there, and it's also
Really?
Hell's Paradise, bro. Hell's Paradise is actually looking like it could be quality. I've been meaning to read the manga, but I haven't got into it.
Yeah, I've read it. I've read both.
I've been meaning to get into it.
Is Jujutsu Kaisen good? Because I'm hearing things about it.
Yes, very good, very good.
Yeah.
Animation is
You know what?
20 out of 10.
You know what Jujutsu Kaisen kind of reminds me of? It kind of has certain aspects in shonen, but there's those like there's those character moments. There's those well done character moments that they do well. It's kind of like you know, the cast of like Yu Yu Hakusho. You know how they're close to each other in terms of bonding with each other. That's how like the three main characters kind of feel. Also their master as well. So it's a quality show, man. The animation is good.
Let me just take something because there's something I need to address very quickly. So, Casey, man, thank you for the job. Says Attack on Titan. What's that? Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
You see,
that's a quality show. Watch
Brotherhood.
that.
Yeah, that's very good as well.
I actually watched that.
The Full Metal Alchemist. Is it a film or a show?
It's a show. I'll tell you this. HH. Don't watch Full Metal Alchemist. Watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Because that's more geared towards the manga
on Netflix, and I think it's like a standalone movie.
No, don't watch it.
No, don't watch that. Watch the show.
No, that's complete.
Wait, HH, can you quickly?
Okay, so Zima, the thing that you have is called Monster.
No, it's called Monster, but the thing is, it's a slow burn.
It's not about a monster.
It's not better than Monster. For me, Monster is like it's peak writing, but just in terms of you want a slow burn. It's really slow burn, like episodes by episodes go by real slow. Great character moments, and it has great character developments, and it's just like the antagonist and protagonist have like different ideologies when it comes to life, and then and the antagonist, really, I'm telling you, the antagonist steals the scene every single time, and it feels like he has his footprint everywhere throughout the show. Every single time two characters interact, you might not think that the antagonist is not a part of it, but somehow he's involved in that. So it's just like it's well written antagonist.
HH, just pick
There's
one to watch.
An episode where a father did something to his daughter. It's the worst. It's like.
What are you talking about? Monster?
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
You talking about Monster?
Wait, Chinza, I'll come to you very quick. Let me just say this. Your boy Idiot Bosman, thank you for the dub.
Thank you.
About the whole thing, the Expanse is
yeah, I don't know about all that.
Thank you.
I found it through a video where NASA scientists were netting out in the show's details.
No. I'm telling you, it's accurate in that.
You're
gonna love it. If you love sci-fi, you're gonna enjoy it.
If you're telling me that, because I keep hearing about Expanse, I'm gonna watch this
it's
show.
solid.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, man.
If this show is a class A, man,
it's solid. It's a solid show, man.
No,
because I've been watching reruns of Star Trek, man.
Watch Euphoria, bro. Don't watch this Expense crap. Bro.
No. The Expanse is.
I'm not watching
Euphoria. Relax, bro. Are you like a marketing team for Euphoria, bro? Jeez.
No. Look, I'll put Expanse on it. Sorry, Chainsaw, what are you about to say? Chainsaw, what are you about to say?
What I was going to say is you should watch. I would suggest you rather read mangas than watch anime because once you watch. Okay, Z-Man, mute your mic. Once you watched enough, I'm joking, Z-Man, I'm joking. But once you watch like a few, you realize you don't become a fan of anime. You become bored of it, and with manga you carry on. Like my advice for you, HH, is watch maybe one or two and then read the manga for the rest. Because as like all these guys might recommend all these animes, there's too many for you to watch. And I know you're busy with, football and everything else. So watching all of these recommendations is difficult. So you might as well just stick to maybe one or two.
What I'm doing now, what I'm doing right now is reading the Naruto manga. Which is
what?
Yes.
No, that's actually bad.
No, you said that back in
It's better than
2020,
watching
bro.
the anime. And
No,
I'm
no,
really enjoying
yeah.
it.
But the
I'm
anime
really
is good
enjoying the
again.
Naruto
The anime is good.
manga.
It's
So
No, it's the fillers, bro. There's too much of it, and then when you just
Don't
read,
watch fillers. You
it's
watch
just
the fillers.
it's straight from
Nah,
the manga.
it's
You go from chapter to chapter instead of having
there's
having
more
to
fillers
worry
than
about
Shippuden.
different
Shippuden
episodes.
guys,
got
I
the
want
fillers.
to address this. Hold up. Now, this is such a sad tale. Did anybody actually even attempt watching this Cowboy Bebop?
I attempted. I couldn't go. I give every TV show 3 episodes.
Yeah.
I watched 3 episodes and I was done. Like how such an iconic anime turned to such a bad TV show.
No. It was
just the worst.
It was bad. Like this show was. See, this is a perfect example of where. Oh yeah, Casey will. So this is a perfect example of where you can't. Not every anime can be translated to live action. And let me be real with you. How many live action versions of an anime have actually turned out to be really good? Because anime is so mad, so dynamic, so crazy.
Movies? What about
it doesn't
movies?
lend itself to live action.
You see, this is actually HH. What is it? Cowboy Bebop is one of the only exceptions to the rule of like reading the manga because it was purely based on anime, and it's like, and you know that translation sometimes it doesn't hit the same. Like this Cowboy Bebop just didn't hit the same. Just looking at the trailers, you felt like it was missing something more so than anything. And
No. It's not that it's missing something. It was trying to replicate the anime exactly, which is stupid.
Yeah,
because
no,
the anime is built for that medium.
HH, could you full screen my my AVI?
Where's
I know. Yeah, sure. I know the Asian guy is good, but I'm telling you, Cumberbatch looks exactly like the main character, bro.
No, but see, my thing though is that it's not even. It's not even about the look. For me, if a good actor is a good actor, Michael Keaton looks nothing like the Batman from the
Like
comics.
Batman, yeah.
So as long as you give a good performance, that's all that matters. The issue, bro, the performances were fine. It's the storytelling, the writing, and the directing that was horrible. Like, yeah, no, these guys were actually good. They were actually really good, but the stories was trash. The directing was awful. The jokes were just weird, and the whole tone was a mess. It was a mess. But they did well. They did well. But my thing is that they tried to replicate the show to exactly. Now, see, my thing though is, guys, how many of you guys have seen? Actually, wait, Zima, did you say that you've never watched The Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I've only watched like the
TV show is coming. I can't wait.
I've never watched it.
If they screw it up, I will sue Amazon. I will sue them.
I seen it here or there. I just never really got into it in my childhood.
No, you don't have to get into it. Just you have to have seen at least the first 2 hours.
Yeah, I have. I've seen the first
that's
one.
a classic.
Yeah, I've seen the first one.
But see, Lord of the Rings is one of the things that you have to cinema, man. You have to watch it in the cinema. Like that's the thing, because I think some of you were born in like 2000, 2001.
I was too young.
I watched The Hobbit. I haven't watched the.
No, The Hobbit was garbage. I didn't like The Hobbit.
Really?
Oh no, I skipped The Hobbit, but Lord of the Rings, bro. Seeing that in 01 blew my mind. It blew because you're like, what the? Remember, this was way before Game of Thrones.
How old are you?
Wait,
I don't have to know my age.
What is the appeal of Lord of the Rings? What is the appeal behind it? Because
there's rings, and you have to be the lord of those rings.
No, basically, Zeman, like it's ultimate.
It's really self-explanatory.
Basically, see, it's difficult because I think it's all about timing.
Harry Potter was just like it kind of. I kind of felt more attached to Harry Potter than
same.
No, wait, let me explain. It's all about timing. If you were of a certain age where you could go to the cinema and you saw The Lord of the Rings in 2001.
Yeah.
Nobody had ever seen fantasy done on that scale that well. So seeing that in 2001 was like, bro, it was like, I guess like, what the hell? Like, it's just changed the whole industry because guys are like, we've never seen fantasy done this well,
even
on such an epic scale.
It's just even the iconic Enya theme song. It's such an iconic theme song, bro.
Wilson, let me tell you right now.
Kate
I've never.
Blanchett is just so beautiful.
No, Wilson, I tell you
Can
right now. I
say?
shot my pants when I saw Sauron the first time. I literally pissed on myself. Like when I see Sauron for the first time,
At the theaters?
Yeah, I shot myself in the cinema when I saw Sauron the first time. I was like, I was horrified. So, we see the issue is that Game of Thrones now took it to a high. If Lord of the Rings now, it doesn't hit the same because Game of Thrones
impact.
Yeah, it took it to the next point. You had to have watched it at that time.
It's still very good.
Before we leave, can we all give our favorite shows?
It was still great.
Okay, wait, so hold on. Everyone, so okay. Rob, what is about to say? I'll come to you, Shagun. Rob, what
No, I was going to say that The Lord of the Rings is still very good to watch, even though it's like 20 years old.
No, see, but Rob, my thing though is
it's like the Terminator. It's just
the story is still great, but I feel that it's still good. But when it came out at the time, it was insane.
Yes, because it was
02, 03.
groundbreaking at the time.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that it's still not good now.
Yeah, it's like The Matrix. Like I could still watch The Matrix today and still not get bored of it. Like,
No. But you see, do you know what the difference is, Volton, is? The Matrix, I think, is timeless. Thing about the Lord of the Rings is that some of the CGI looks a bit dated now. Like
not
back
really.
then, oh my gosh, what the CGI was
not really.
Was
I think it
groundbreaking
still
back
looks
then.
great, the special effects, even today.
No, what's that still good? But I think put it this way, compared to Game of Thrones is now insane. Like when you just look at what Game of Thrones took the Lord of the Rings to the next level. Because Game of Thrones, those dragons in Game of Thrones are ridiculous. It's like, and those battle scenes, come on. I've never seen better battle scenes than in Game of Thrones. Never.
Battle of the Bastards.
Who's gonna watch the new Games of Thrones TV show?
Oh yeah, look.
I will give it a
chance.
chance.
I'm nowhere near it. Then I'm watching.
But
Those watching with Benioff and
they
Weiss. Those
screwed
two
up.
bombers.
I will abandon HBO.
AJ, I was wondering if maybe like before we end, everybody gives like their favorite show and favorite movie. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah. So Chainsaw, favorite TV show of all time. Or favorite TV show currently. Your favorite TV show.
GOT would have been number one, but it ended horribly.
Nope.
Movie wise, not sure.
It's so hard, bro.
I know. That's why I wanted to.
Movies is hard, man.
Bro, I mean, it's easy. Like I'd say Predator, because for me it keeps on changing. But as of right now,
mine keeps changing as well. So I don't know.
Yeah. So, but as right now, I'll say Predator. Ibs, what about you?
Favorite movie has to be T2, man. T2 for me. T2 is money, man. And favorite show, I got two in it, and they're two done by HBO: The Wire and Boardwalk Empire.
Guys. Boardwalk Empire, man.
Underrated.
Money, man.
The ending of Boardwalk Empire, one of the best endings to a TV show. Boardwalk Empire. Again, I don't want to ruin it for guys, but that ending, that was a great ending.
I really want to watch that.
That was a great ending.
Yeah, and The Wire, obviously, Wire's.
No. For me, The Wire is.
It's goated, yes, goated.
Yeah, The Wire.
Rob, what about you? Man. Favorite TV show, favorite movie?
TV show is probably Band of Brothers was very good.
I've seen that one season.
That was good. Yeah.
And then in terms of movies, probably like The Lord of the Rings, I guess.
Now, which one? Fellowship, Two Towers, or Return?
Well, I like all three of them, but I think that maybe the first movie, The Fellowship, maybe has the least amount of filler.
Actually, okay. And let me ask you this though: do you think Aragorn should have fought Sauron in Return of the King?
How? Because Sauron
he's the main hero. How do you not fight? How do you not have a final battle against the villain?
How can he fight a tower?
No. Now, Rob, do you want me to be real? My brother told me this. There was a special edition of Return of the King. They actually filmed a sequence where
yes,
Sauron
it's true.
gets reborn as an elf. And he gets reborn as an elf, and they filmed a fight where he was this crazy, scary elf, and he fights Aragorn, but they didn't decide to use it because they felt like it should be much more collective. They filmed the fight scene with Aragorn. They filmed it, but he just decided not to use it. Because I was like, wait a minute. He has to imagine if Luke Skywalker never faced Vader or the Emperor, then or stuff. Every hero has to fight the villain. Aragorn didn't have that one truly heroic moment. Bro, Sauron was tormenting me for like 9 hours. I was like, bro, that's it. Once Sauron is back, this guy's gonna. Because for me, when you see Sauron at Fellowship, I was like, when this guy returns, this guy's gonna be like Dodd. Basically, it pretty much be like Dodd to get rid of this freaking dude.
Can you not argue that Frodo is the main hero of the story?
Yes.
I hated Frodo, bro. He was such a useless.
Wow.
Bro, no, let's be. Samwise was a real hero. Frodo was a bitch. Samwise was.
Bro, the fact that Sam went back to save him too, bro. Sam kept on saving him over and over.
Sam saved his ass. Without Sam, Frodo would have failed. Frodo would have failed without Samwise.
Bro, he honestly believed Gollum, bro. Like,
but also,
I didn't like Frodo, man.
But see, again, timing.
They also left out some very good scenes that are in the extended editions of the Lord of the Rings.
But see, guys, seeing Gollum for the first, Jar Jar Binks was trash. The guy Jar Jar Binks was horrible, bro. When he saw Gollum was a game changer. We're like, bro, this is insane, because that was the first truly quality. See, the first CG character was Jar Jar Binks, but he was crap.
And all of this is going over my head.
No. But the first time it was done well was Gollum. Seeing Gollum in O2, bro, our minds were blown.
Gollum was wow.
Gollum was insane. Crazy. Because we're like, bro, this is amazing. Seeing as a fan, but guys, imagine in 2002, we'd never seen a CG character that's well done interacting with human beings. It was insane. Oh man, Lord of the Rings, man. Z-Man, what about you? Best TV show, best movie, man?
Okay, last time I said No Country for Old Men, so
wow, really?
No, very good film. Very good film.
Probably gonna stick with that, but and then for show, it would be The Wire, but in terms of like the one I had the most connection with as a kid, it's like I had a lot of connection with Smallville, bro. Smallville was one of my favorite shows, man. Growing up, man, that
yep. Let's get it, baby.
But The Wire,
you already know what's up, man. You already know what's up, man.
Z-Man.
It's my guy, man.
How do you get 9 seasons?
10.
Jesus Christ in heaven!
Wow.
10. I already know the argument. Go ahead.
From
the argument.
A short amount, what's supposed to be a short period of time.
We call that good writing. Early 2000s.
I mean, think about it. He was a freshman.
CW can't do that. CW right now can't do that with these trash ass
shows. He started as a freshman. Then you see him building him to college.
Milton wants it too, huh?
It's not only that. It's not only that. I'm a journalist. I'm gonna keep it real. That's the best Lex Luthor we've ever gotten.
Easily.
I'm sorry. Like,
that guy was good. I mean, Rosenbaum or something.
Yeah, Michael Rosenbaum.
He has a podcast.
Bro, that guy from his development to what happened to him throughout, just him trying to develop a father figures, bro. That show was actually
the way he turned from good to evil was
No. Do you know what I'd always say?
It made sense.
You know what I'd always say? Tom Welling would have made a better Superman than
Ralph. It's speaking facts right now. Yes,
Tom Welling fit the description.
Embodies him, bro.
Yeah. You felt like Tom Welling was really Superman, just the way he would, just the way he would act throughout every single scene. It's like this guy seemed like he's a good doer throughout the show, except that one moment where he kind of went berserk and kind of went,
Red King, baby.
Yeah. Where he kind of went off the chain, but yeah, man.
Okay, wait, let me come to Barry. So Barry, favorite movie and favorite TV show.
Yo, so guys, so movies. I have two favorite movies. So the first one is Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah.
You guys might think I'm an old head, but I'm just like 24, so I just have a lot of culture. And my second film is Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith. Like that's one of my favorite movies, also.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wait,
Wait, what? Is that bad? So is that a bad movie?
No, that film was the best out of the three prequels.
Wait, why is it
Oh
so?
yeah, the three prequel. Yeah, actually was.
No. Like Star Wars today, Star Wars today, it's finished. But back in the day, it was cool.
No, but even then, Barry, I just never got into it. I just couldn't fathom myself down seeing grown people fighting with glow stick. It just never stood with me. Like I don't know why.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
and
But
TV
you
shows
respect
like
Lord of the Rings.
Bro, I grew up with Lord of the Rings. It's a movie, but Star Wars,
Wait,
there's
Barry,
just too many of them.
what's your
There's
TV
too
show?
many of them.
Okay, so Barry, what about TV show? Barry, TV show.
I don't have really TV shows. Like since I was a kid, I was always like anime and everything. I never got into TV shows. So if
It'll
you
be
guys
funny.
Yes, so guys, if you guys know anime, like right now it's AOT. That's my favorite anime right now, and favorite all time I say like Dragon Ball Z. Yeah.
No, I thought it'd be funny if Barry said Friends.
Wait, hold on. So, Shag, what about you?
Nah.
Friends
Favorite
was trash,
movie and
man.
favorite
Yeah, Z-Man beat me to it. Obviously, my favorite show, nostalgic wise. I wouldn't say if you would hold it up to the limelight for critical review. Maybe Game of Thrones. Of course. I'm saying Game of Thrones and shows like The Wire, where it's rated R and it's on HBO and all this stuff, where they have much more freedom to, expand on the story and go into deeper stuff. Yeah, of course, they would be there are better shows in terms of like critical review, but nostalgia wise, somebody say
Friends is overrated, man. Friends is
Smallville all
overrated.
day, bro. Smallville for me. Somebody say.
Shout out to One Tree Hill too, man.
I've got
One Tree Hill. Oh, I forgot about that. But
wait, hold on.
in terms of
what about your
movie is Why So Serious? My favorite movie of all time.
I don't blame you, bro.
Why
Goated, bro. Goated.
It's a quality movie.
No,
The greatest
literally, I
movie ever.
wasn't an avid movie until I watched that movie. Then I was like,
Bro,
oh, movies are actually good.
Goated, bro.
So that really sparked my interest into movies. So that's why it has a special place in my heart.
Goated. Shigun is goated, bro. Goated.
Yes, sir.
That movie is
Real
goated.
Real Madrid, I love Madrid, brother.
Goated,
I finally got a TV show.
I'm speechless.
Goated. It's
Wait,
goated.
why?
Don't listen to this bum
Shaggy,
shit, bro. He
mute-
hates
Shaggy,
Christopher
mute your
Nolan.
mic,
He has
mute
an
your mic.
agenda towards Christopher Nolan.
Why do you hate Christopher Nolan?
He hates Christopher Nolan.
So, Masi, so please round us off with something
We had to
more,
get
more
some
culture. Best movie and best TV shows.
Euphoria for Milton.
Shaggy, meet your mic, man.
Best movie I watched. Best movie. Maybe
Don't say Titanic. Don't say Titanic. Don't say Titanic.
no. I loved the movie Leon the Professional.
Yeah,
Back to the
Gary Oldman.
Future.
Gary Oldman.
It's also good. And best TV show, anime, I would say Rick and Morty. And
That's not an anime.
The Sopranos, maybe. It's
Fine,
between The Sopranos and Breaking Bad for me, always.
Hey, Cheech, I've got two. Can I
get mine with crickets?
Okay, my movie is Pursuit of Happiness because of the meaning behind the movie, and my TV show is Everybody Hates Chris because that always makes me laugh.
Chris Rock is genius.
It's just, can I get mine with
Makes me
crickets?
always laugh.
I'm literally watching that right now. But it's Chris on Amazon. It's on Amazon.
Hey, Chase, can I get mine real quick?
Guys, Boondocks is legendary, bro.
Yeah,
Boondocks.
I'm the stone that the builder
Boondocks.
refused, man.
Sorry,
Yeah.
The American Office.
TV shows, there's two of them. I can't pick between them. Between The Sopranos and Smallville, like those shows are just golden. And movies, it has to be for me The Prestige and The Dark Knight. Those are the
Yes. Hey, my soul brother. Like,
the
that's what I'm
Prestige
talking
and the
about.
Dark Knight. When it's you don't get it. That like when I went to the
No, I
movies,
don't
I was
understand why
what I
H
was
doesn't
what
like it though. I thought
when I was like 908 going to the movies to watch the Dark Knight on opening weekend, bro, it was insane.
Exactly.
It was insane. When I saw Heath Ledger, I was like 8 or 9, and I was like, bro, what is going on, bro? And the fact that the Joker won at the end of the movie
exactly.
That was peak orgasm.
No, Wilson. All I ask is, did you understand what Batman was saying when he spoke? I didn't understand.
Yes.
Wilson, that's
you have the most nitpicky moments, bro. Who cares?
No. That's come on, like that voice was. Not, you see, my thing is, have you guys seen Memento?
Yeah, I think Memento.
that's
Golden.
Yes.
Golden.
You see,
You have to watch it at least 2 or 3 times to really
understand.
Even then, it's even to this day when I watch it, I still see new stuff in the movie.
No, bro. See, for me, I used to think that Prestige was Nolan's best film, but I think it's Memento. No, like Prestige is amazing. See, Dark Knight is
Interstellar was good as well.
I'll say the only movie.
Inception is also great.
I'll say the only movie I've watched where
Really,
if you watched it,
Inception. You don't like Inception?
Have you guys seen Insomnia? I know.
HA, have you watched Shutter Island? Shutter Island.
Yeah. Good film.
Insomnia is an underrated.
You watch it twice, right? If you watch it the first time and the second time, it's completely
Leonardo
different.
DiCaprio is one of the most overrated actors.
Have you seen
overrated?
No,
I can't deal with this.
No, but HH, do you rate this Revenant
No,
performance?
HA, I think you're just a contrarian at this point.
Have you seen
He loves
Insomnia
the
with Al
controvery.
Pacino? Have you seen that movie?
Yeah,
with Christopher
that's
Nolan?
crazy.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, Wilson Mason.
Insomnia with Al Pacino. Have you seen that?
Yeah. With Pacino and Robin Williams.
I think that's an underrated Christopher Nolan movie too.
No. Good, bro. Insomnia is better than Dark Knight.
Relax.
Because of the voice.
No, it is. No, for me, like Prestige that's a quality film. Yeah. That's a quality film, man.
Tanner was trash. Tanner was trash. Another trash one.
No, but HH.
Okay, you didn't feel anything when in the Dark Knight the bomb went off in the stomach, and then you just hear the music go dun, and you just see Joker in jail. Like, yeah, what's up? Like, I won. Like, oh my god, one of the best scenes I've ever seen in the movie.
Wait, hold on. Let me take this though. So when you watch Casey, think of the door. Say hobbits are the main characters because of their lack of greed. Yeah, but I still want to argue to say what's up. The Amazon series is Sauron's backstory, and they're going to butcher the goat's fantasy villain. Now, here's my thing. I don't need to see a backstory of Sauron. All I need to see is Sauron fight Aragorn. That's all. That's all I need to see.
He got crushes.
So my thing is that I don't need to we don't need to learn about every freaking character. All I need to see because bro, I have no respect for Aragorn. Like, where's your dog? Like, where's your dog? Like, Dog is beat Sauron now fully powered.
Let's be real. Legolas was the best. He was my favorite character.
No, Legolas, trash actor, but that character, he said what's up. That character said what's up.
The only good thing about The Hobbit is the Legolas dad. Perfect acting in this movies.
I know you have Amazon Prime. There's a show in there called Upload. You should check it out.
Called what?
Upload. It's called Upload.
Oh, Upload. Yeah. I haven't watched it, but a lot of people saying it's good. But Invincible though. Invincible season 2.
One movies I don't watch. I don't do horror, bro.
Yeah, I don't do horror either.
Really? Is it because it's bad? Because I think it's bad. A lot of horror nowadays is bad. I think that's the reason why.
The only horror movie I go to the movie to watch is Scream. I don't know. I grew up watching Scream, so I've seen all the Scream movies.
I don't like straight out horror movies, like just the obvious ones, but I like the
Shining.
Remember the Shining?
By the way,
I like the Shining, man.
Bro, Exorcist. After that, I was like, I'm good.
No, I feel like a lot of horror nowadays is so trash.
Have you ever heard of a horror movie named The Following or something like that? Bro, that movie is complete garbage, bro. I've never seen complete garbage. It's like it's a
moving STD.
Yeah, it's a moving STD. It's just like it haunts you. Like that's all it does, bro. It's like
It haunts you, and when it catches you, it has sex with you. It's the dumbest premise.
I get the concept, but it's
By
just
the
like,
way,
damn, man, it's like it doesn't.
the best
It wasn't that entertaining.
horror movie was for me. I was, oh my god, too young to watch it. Was So Young one, the first one.
Oh, so
I didn't see the ending coming. It was
Yeah,
like
no,
blows my mind.
So, yeah, don't. 'Cause I still some people have still not seen Soap, but so that was super clever.
One of the biggest subways ever. One of the
no one's
biggest
It's considered horror, isn't it? Silence of the Lambs. I think that's a good film, man.
You see, Abe's, that is more psychological. See, sometimes do you know what I can't do? See,
That's what I
sometimes
like.
it's just a
Horror
really good
films,
film.
like psychological horror films.
Bro, yeah, see, Abe's, I
don't
can't
like
see
just
jump
straight out
scares.
horror
No,
film.
I don't
bro,
like
I
that.
can't do
I can't.
jump scares. Like there was
Yeah, I
one.
can't do that.
I need, yeah.
No, because we see my friend forced me to go and watch the new It film, and I hate clowns. So he forced me.
Yeah, I couldn't.
So
sleep
there was
with
one
it.
scene in it here. Bro, there's one scene where like I did this.
Nobody say the joke.
Like,
You're not the only one. You're not the only one. When I saw The Conjuring with Annabelle, I couldn't sleep when I got home. I was so scared, bro.
Same here, bro. If that's all of this is jump cuts. You can predict when it's gonna happen, but you can't stop your reaction.
So scared of clowns. There was a circus in our school. I screamed at the clown and ran away from him.
Oh, no.
I didn't go for school for at least until the circus was away. It's the worst.
Oh, no. I hate clowns. Like I told you, like, because clowns, wait, how are these things for kids? They are freakish, bro. They're freakish. And like when you look at it, I'm like, this is the most freak. I would say for me, horror movies, man. That has never been my thing, man. Guys, look, man.
One that compelled me.
Let's round off this. So, guys, look, but we'll try and do this every. Because Thursday nights is best to do this stuff because, look, Zima, no offense, Baron, no offense, but come on, Europa League.
Wait, it's
no.
Wait,
oh my god!
Are you gonna win on Saturday? Is Chelsea gonna win on Saturday?
I'm not to worry about Barney, Nick, bro.
We're not playing.
Yo, Wilton, we're looking shady now.
Bro, I better not see Zeman in the Hangout this Sunday.
No offense, but we'll be doing this Thursday nights, okay? We'll be doing
When Champions League is gonna start up, man? Next week.
We get knocked out.
All right, so guys, look, man, we'll see you back next Thursday, guys. Peace out. Peace.
Adios, somebody.